That would have been a good name because hello, everybody. Welcome back to Chortle Games Live. I'm one of your hosts tonight, Jake, and I'm joined by the Stream King, the Far Cry Guy, the man who may cry devil, and the Ronin. Steven, what's up, buddy?
Ronin. Do I have a gladius? Do I eat pizza?
You're Roman. You're Roman from point to point.
What?
You're healing all the people.
You know what?
I don't know what to say.
I actually am Italian, so I'll allow it. Double entendre. There you go, Jake. Please, for the love of God, stop calling me the man who may cry devil.
And we're also joined by the sickest dude in video games with a really badass katana kit. He's the god of RNG and headshots. Big Germ. What's up, buddy?
Headshots and
loots. That's what it was. I panicked.
It would have been really funny if your mic cut out when you were saying that. You could have been like the sickest dude in video games that has a big ass. Jeremy.
Oh, man. Maybe next time. I'm sorry. Yeah. What's up to Kaylin? What's up, Kaylin? What's up, Courtney? What's up, Monty? Everyone is ready. I'm so glad you guys are ready.
Kaylin was actually asking us. I forgot to mention this at the front end. Kaylin was letting us know if we need a fourth that he's in. So
okay.
Do we want to tag him in? Do we want to?
Sure.
Okay, come on,
is he here? I got him. I think I got him. I don't think he's.
Let's see if you do. Let's see if you're as good of a friend as I am.
Ooh.
If you've got your hand on the trigger with him, go ahead. Here we go. Here's wounded.
No.
See, he's not on. He's not on though. I don't think. Kaylin, what's up? Not in the gulag.
Kaylin, if you want to join us, come on.
He's not on right now. That's okay. He's getting on. There he's coming. All right. So Jeremy, I kind of missed out. I missed out on the whole conversation on this sword kit. Is that from the Icky? Oh, I see. It is from Icky Island.
Yeah, it's
a couple of those sword kits.
Are really cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna hunt down the rest of the.
So are the chains part of your armor, or is that the sword kit?
That's my armor.
Okay.
I believe so.
That's cool.
Very nice.
So Jake,
Steven?
what'd you think of Riders Republic?
I only saw a little bit, and it looked like you guys were just kind of like.
You saw enough.
Yeah, it just kind of looked like y'all were struggling a little bit, and then it was just kind of like, Did y'all have fun? Like, I couldn't tell. I feel like y'all were having fun.
Yes.
But I feel like y'all.
Yes, I had a great time.
I feel like you ran out. You were making the fun, and then you kind of ran out of things to do. Is kind of how I felt about it.
Well, the problem is that we weren't engaging in the actual content. We were just kind of farting around, getting the gnar. But if we were engaging in the content,
we had to be thrashing the gnar.
We had to be thrashing the gnar. If you're not saying Shaka, bro, are you even living? Got to get pitted, man.
So no head.
Jeremy, when you kept saying "so no head" throughout the stream, every time you said it, I'd just be like "so no head, so no head, so no head" to Leon, and I'm sure it was so annoying.
But
it's so good.
We did a mass race, and that was living hell. It was a literal.
Really, I was hoping those would be fun because they sound really fun.
So I mentioned on stream last night, and the majority of the issue is all the collision.
Yes. So imagine
anyone in front of you makes you completely come to a stop. I was in like 13th place at. I was in the front when we started the race, and was literally like within the top 10. And somebody cut in front of me, and I completely stopped, and like everybody passed me.
Yeah, imagine.
And at that point, you can't catch up. So
you know that first few seconds of a Fall Guys level where everyone's just bumping into everybody, and you just kind of have to push through or just fall behind.
Right.
That's the entire race.
Yeah.
Like you never break out of that pack, and if you do, you're done because everyone is competent enough to keep up with the track. So if you wipe out even once, you're just over.
Yeah.
And so that wasn't fun. The regular races are fine. But for the most part, the draw in terms of like...
you changed your image in midstream. That threw me off.
Wow, yeah. That never happens. What is that?
It's a picture of, it looks like, I assume it's him, but it's some guy sitting on a bed with a phone pointed at a mirror.
Okay.
I have a story about mirrors, by the way, so just when you finish what you're saying, Steven, I'll come back to that.
Do you have a story that you'd like to reflect on?
Yes, absolutely.
Go ahead.
Are we done? I'm sorry. I felt like I interrupted you.
Not that my stories matter.
No,
anyway.
they do.
Yeah, you did, but it's fine.
I didn't mean to. I was just trying to communicate. I saw this thing on Facebook for like a smart mirror that you can like put a motherboard in and like pre-program to do a bunch of stuff, like show you the weather and calendars and stuff. It was very cool.
Can I make it take off like 20 pounds?
Probably.
Can I make it like show me what I would look like if I wasn't fat? Oh!
Was not expecting that guy.
We're getting some echo, I think, from you, Kalen. Could you possibly...
Oh, yeah.
I think it's just coming from your game, so if you can just knock that down a couple notches, that'd be fine. Hey, everyone, come heal. You have to group up real close, though. Cool.
Hey, guys, come get a heal. You just got to get really close.
Bomb heal.
Let's see. I've got a Bluetooth mirror. Ooh, that's cool.
I'll take Villa.
Oh gosh, hang on. The computer wants to do an update all of a sudden. If we suddenly all go to hell, it's because my computer decided to.
So if we blink and we wake up inside of a mass race at the top of a mountain, I'll be like, oh God, I'm in hell again. That is like, if I was to be put in eternal torment, it would be in the middle of all these people who were just dancing and making noises, and I had to just race them, but I couldn't get away from them. I'd be like racing to win, but also racing to escape my insecurities, and I would never get in front.
I would never get in front. That's funny. So, Kalen, you've played the assassin more than I have. What sort of things are you typically trying to do?
Right now I have a build. It's all about knockback stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked up.
So,
I'm on.
Ghost fell, but still drew breath.
I think Steven has he's doing fire, right?
Oh, I think we're all doing fire. A lot of fire happening in this group.
Well done.
I can't find my remote.
All right, Steven, you're making the calls.
Sure. So the way we're going to do this is assassins are going to be the ones to go to points first if the enemies aren't there yet.
Okay.
Samurai go to the most populated, and I will float. So that's going to be farm. So Kalen and Jake, go ahead and head there.
Aye, Captain.
Headed.
I'm going to be over on this side, waiting for the next spawn. If they spawn on farm again, Jeremy, go there. If not, come to me.
Okay.
My rationale for that is that, okay, Villa, Jeremy, come help me on Villa. My rationale is that the assassins seem to be the best in terms of ambush. Mm-hmm. And so while they're running to the point, assassins can slow them down or get some quick kills in while they're not paying attention. Mm-hmm. So when you guys are done on farm, or if you think that it's down to where one person can handle it, Jeremy, go stable. One of Kalen or Jake, come help me on Villa.
All right, we're coming.
Actually, go stable. Villa's good.
Caltrops to your left.
Thank you. Yeah, Jeremy went to work faster than I expected.
You gotta put your faith in Jeremy, man.
True. Coming to you guys.
Oh, that poisons people. Nice.
On your stick.
Man, did that only that only got me like one kill? Okay, that was not cool. Not as cool as I thought it would be. Nice.
I didn't equip my caltrops. I thought I had something else equipped, but I don't. Alright. So, someone's going to need to go farm in a second, probably, because they like to attack farm first.
Already.
And there it is.
Already
Kalen
there.
and... Yeah, Kalen and Jake go there. Perfect parries.
What
That's
up,
what we need. So let them come to
Aaronator?
you.
More enemies were still to
Try to play this round slow. We're going to try to get all the parries so that it doesn't go into another round. So just do your best.
Oh.
Hey, Aaron. That's another one farm. Jeremy, go.
Yep, head that way.
Oh. Kalen, I'm gonna kill these archers so they don't kill us while we try to do.
Yeah, you can knock out the archers. Just, yeah. If it's getting crowded over there, someone can join me.
Woo. Woo.
Going stable.
Okay.
They pretty much got things handled over there.
Yep.
Woo.
11 to 15, minute 30 left.
Yep.
met their match.
Shoot. Shouldn't have done that. They're gonna burn to death.
That's okay. We were dealing with somebody we're not gonna be
Okay.
able to block.
Yeah, sorry, I instinctively did that to revive
Steven.
Kalen. Yep, I saw it. I saw it. Everybody come back to us. I'll heal us.
Jeremy's like, hello, I'm bleeding out over here.
He was running away. I was like,
Because I didn't see you go down. I was going to heal them, and then I was like, oh yeah, someone is actually dead.
So Monty, I'm sorry, I'm just now getting to this. What does your Bluetooth mirror do?
All right, we need 3 more, so just let them come to stable, and we'll hit them at the actual defense point.
Ghosts were faced with
Don't you mean they'll hit us and
That
we'll
way.
block we'll parry their attack? Is that what you?
yeah, they're coming from the right.
Both sides, actually. Cool. They're actually coming here again.
One more.
Oh, they have exploding bodies.
Nice. Yes,
Got
they
it.
do.
Great.
I'm going to Villa. Kalen, join me.
Hey.
ghosts.
How's stable doing?
You know, we're here.
I'm good.
Okay.
My controller is making bang bang noises if I hit a shield.
Yep.
It's that's a new thing. Oh, Steven, I'm throwing up over here.
Yeah, I'm poisoned as well.
Well, I don't have the ability to heal on my ult. It's just res.
Freaking. No,
I'm
it's
coming.
not your fault.
I'm throwing a bomb. Oh, there
Thank
you
you.
go.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, everybody on stable. I'm gonna drop
What up,
thing,
Vortex?
whatever it's called. Flynn was just dog snoring, like the cute little whimper
Dog
snore that
snoring.
dogs do. He's doing it. It's so cute. Sorry, Kalen. Didn't realize you weren't with us
Got
yet.
poison. I got poison. Stagger.
Gotcha.
That poisoning sucks, man.
That's the only reason I brought bombs, so that I could cancel that if my incense was. on
That's
cooldown.
why I always carry some sake.
That thing's got like a 90-second cooldown.
I know. It sucks.
Outside defense areas. Jeremy, go to stable.
Yeah, heading back.
Kalen, wait on farm. Jake, go intercept on stable.
Do we know where they're coming from, Jeremy?
Beach.
Beach. Yeah.
Villa.
Go Villa. Headed to Villa now. Go farm, Kalen.
Okay.
Actually, Jake, go farm. I assume that Jeremy's got stable under control.
Jeremy? Good?
Yeah,
okay,
good.
all right, I'm running away. Wow, Courtney, I can't believe you didn't see Aeronator show up. How dare you? How dare you miss something in the chat?
10 to 25.
I'm not going to get any. You guys keep working on it. I've got a Tengu on me. I'm fine, but I'm not going to be able to force him out. Oh, well, that one actually just teleported out. Come on, a little bit further, a little bit further. Ah, screw that guy. Did that count?
Yep.
Hey, everyone go farm. Jake's struggling.
17 to
I am
25.
not struggling. How dare you?
Oh, well, have you
You gotta
seen?
get back on farm.
Get on farm!
on farm right now.
Oh.
Jake!
Ah. Hey.
Jake!
I'm not struggling. Lose this point.
Look, I'm not struggling. I'm having a great time.
Cue SpongeBob with the sarcastic voice. Meme.
Well, it'll be outside the point now, so
That's true.
That's all I was doing. I was just focusing on the
that was
objective.
actually
Shut up.
Right.
Look,
Where's the
I
last
beat
guy?
the objective.
Oh, they're
They're
going to
running the
stable.
stable.
Yep. All right, we should be able to
Got
get
him.
it as long as this next. All right, on me, heal.
Honestly, I forgot that we lose points. I forgot that the whole thing is that we have to hold the points.
You literally forgot the
Yeah.
point.
I figured.
Kalen, Villa, intercept.
Villa, yeah.
Jake, get ready to move to farm in case they go there. Jeremy, stand by.
I'll
on
float. I'll
stable.
float in the middle.
I'm just gonna run it real quick to try to get some more kills.
Oh, well, I tried to cut you guys to Steven.
I've got
Who
him.
knows what's about to happen?
Jeremy, go stable. We got it.
Yep, heading that way.
Kalen,
We got a guy on Villa.
Yeah, clean up Villa, Kalen. I've got an archer over here.
Damn it.
I got you.
I don't see where they're there. They are.
Kalen, I hit the drum next to you.
Stable again, coming from the
Okay.
beach.
Their ghost stood and
Jake or Kalen, join me on beach to intercept.
I'm on the point right now.
That's fine.
I'm on the beach.
Good night, Courtney.
Night, Courtney.
enemy unaware.
I still can't get over this clinging sound that's coming from my controller. Dang, you guys just
Feeling me?
ganged up on that dude.
Yo. We'll play.
We don't.
So, Steven, tell me more about this RuneScape. Why is it so fun? You said you were surprised that it was good,
So like, classic RuneScape was good,
right?
but
At least spiked defenders.
what is that? Okay, fighting blind, so they're gonna drop a lot of bombs. Kalen, go intercept Fulton Villa. I'm gonna wait at the point. But yeah, guys, I've been playing RuneScape again. I downloaded it today because I was just like, I got this new big phone. What are some games that I should play? And I always wanted to try RuneScape Mobile to see how it was. And not gonna lie, it slaps. It's pretty good. Jeremy, go stable. I mean,
I'm standing on the stable.
excellent. You need help? Call it.
Yep.
Heal on me, Jake.
Where are they coming from?
That was too many ults.
Hey, we cleared it
Unstable.
though.
They may have been
Oh,
coming
jeez.
from the farm points, Jeremy. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Gotcha.
Akib says it's the realism.
Cool. I'm gonna need some help over here, guys.
We're over here.
I have 2 waves hitting at the same time.
Yep. Really, it's just how big of a game it is, because it's one of those that you could be someone who just sets up shop in a town and sells stuff that you've crafted and not really even engage in combat. Because there's a lot of like crafting skills. There's like hunting, cooking, fishing. There's just a lot to do in it. And there's something about it. It's probably just hit me with a lot of the nostalgia, but there's just a lot to it.
Right.
It's just really good, just easy playing, you know?
So we're doing RuneScape at some point, right? Is that my understanding now?
Probably. I guess
I'm so excited, man. I'm pumped.
You know, it's really funny to me how sword kits and different outfits are like something to be sought after in this game. But you get covered in mud and blood so quickly that everything just looks the same.
We're all just mud monsters. Is anyone else getting a is anyone else getting an ad right now on Facebook or
Death from above, Kalen.
Facebook or Instagram or whatever? That's some stupid mobile game where there's this woman who's just like obnoxiously covered in mud. Like she is a mud monster. And it's like, make me beautiful. Is anyone else getting that? No? Is it just me? Okay, wow, all right. Well, I don't know what that says about me, but
assassinate from above.
Yeah. We're not gonna get it. I'm just calling it now. What the hell? I'm dead.
You're like,
Jake, go to the farm. Where's Kalen? Oh, what? Kalen literally flies in out of nowhere.
I'm going to farm.
Go help on farm, Kalen. I've got this under control. I'm just gonna burn to death.
Ghosts never let a wounded to die.
Alright, stable's good. I'm heading farm.
Yep.
okay, I'm down. I almost had it. Almost had it under control. Thank you, Jeremy.
Goodness.
And Jerem's down.
You guys good over there?
I think we got it.
All right, come over here. Meet at the altar.
Meet at the altar.
I'm gonna retake farm first.
Yep.
Alright.
The ghosts knew more enemies would.
I'll go Villa. Kalen, when you heal up, go to Villa.
Don't worry, I'm here. Eos forces.
I'll be on standby.
That's you, Jake. Farm.
Farm it is.
Kalen, I'm holding point. If you need to branch out at all off of point to intercept or whatever, go for it. Is that stable? You got it, Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm over here.
Okay.
Down.
Got you. I know that may have seemed excessive, but there were enough enemies nearby that I could light on fire that it seemed worth it. Alright, Kalen, go stable, I'll go farm.
Oh,
How you doing on farm, Jake?
I'm good. I'm not good. I was okay for a second there. curious what you guys would put on a samurai sword if you had one.
I have many.
You have many? Is that what you said?
I have many. Yeah, I've got a few katanas. I think I've got 3. Actually, Anna's wedding gift to me was a katana that was engraved in kanji, our last name.
Wow.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
She is pretty cool.
Meet at the altar. I'm gonna heal us. She said she at least thinks it's kanji. We didn't
That's
fact
the
check
thought.
it.
It's the thought that
it,
counts.
yeah.
It's probably like shrimp fried rice.
Hey, that's my favorite kind of fried rice, so I'll take it.
Hey, it'll work.
Stable, Jeremy.
Yep.
Kalen, go with Jeremy.
It's eruption, guys, so they're gonna explode. I feel like some sort of dragon.
Bear!
I feel like some sort of dragon scale. That's probably what I'd put on mine.
Oh God, Jake, come help me on this Philip.
Coming.
Getting flung around by a bear.
Don't worry, I'm coming in hot. I got a bomb with that bear's name on it.
Kalen, go farm.
Steven, we gotta time these things better. If I start lighting my sword on fire and then you light everything else on fire, it kind of cancels each other out.
Well, to be honest, you're kind of stepping on my toes by using fire, so maybe you could change.
Wow, okay.
Like, I'm just
my element. You can't have it.
I have so many things that say fire damage increase, status damage increase, and status duration
I'm pretty
increase
sure
that
we all have so much fire, Steven.
And Kalen buys ignite enemies around go.
So when I say I have stats that improve that, my charm, one of the things on it is literally fire does 25% more damage.
Down.
That's what I mean by that. It's not just the amount
you're
of...
the only one that can use it.
It's true. I really, honestly, you guys are not being
Steven,
very
your
efficient.
stick is that you heal. Please heal us.
Working on
Well, there's another bear.
Lots of bears happening.
I mean, if you're telling me that I'm not healing enough, I'll switch.
No, I'm just jostling.
I mean, if you're telling me that I'm not healing enough, I will switch.
Just joshing with you. I'm just joshing with you.
You should probably heal more.
Then I'll switch!
No, you don't need to switch. It's fine. You're healing enough.
On the altar, dropping heals. My pathetic little baby heals.
It was a joke, Steven. Jesus.
He
my
takes
heals.
his healing very personal.
It's literally all I offer. I try anything. I'm like, hey, maybe I could try dealing damage. Everybody's like, the hell you will.
Enemies with ranged attacks.
Yep, that's you, Jake. Go find a perch and just kill things.
What do you mean it's me? I don't have any ranged abilities right now.
You have a longbow that shares
I don't.
headshots. You didn't
No.
equip it?
Issue. Oh,
I thought, what'd you equip then? You just bragged about it, I thought.
I just equipped a bow.
You said you had a skipping stone.
I did, but I wasn't gonna equip that.
Okay. Kalen, go farm.
okay.
Now, if you want me to go ranged, I'm gonna have to switch to.
There's a wave coming to stable.
Jake and I have stable. I think Jeremy's here too.
Yeah, Kalen's gonna need help at the farm. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Go, Jake. Go.
Oh god, yeah. Get over there.
Just hold the point, Kalen. I'm coming. I'm coming in hot too. I'm gonna ult so hard. You're gonna be like, wow, that was the hardest ult that's ever happened.
Got any more arrows, Jeremy? I'm out of bombs. It's all you then.
Oh, we're not gonna get this. We have 8 of 20 with 1:30 left.
Nope.
Yeah, just kill him.
Yep. On altar, I'll heal.
That's all of them.
I need ammo.
Stay on the heal, Jeremy. I'll go stable, and you can come relieve me when you get healed.
Those Oni outfits are cool. They are really cool. There should be an Oni outfit for the samurai.
Kalen, go Villa. Jake, go stable. Jeremy, switch out with me. Thank you.
Yep. I got caught in two guys' blasts.
I don't have ult yet. Give me a sec.
I got him. Don't
Jake,
waste him.
Get him. Okay.
Jake's got me. Yeah.
Farm. I just saw it. Let it fall. Let it fall. We'll deal.
No, I can do it. I can't do it. Dang.
They're heading to stable from here.
Yep. Stay on stable. Kalen, go help on stable. I've got Villa taken care of.
The ghost's defeat was imminent.
Jeremy, how do you like the new
Villa.
range mini game in Iki?
I have been demolishing them,
I love it.
and I love it. Yes. I think I may only have like 1 or 2 left.
I'm gonna drop a heal on stable.
Boom. Now I just have to stand here till my ult goes away.
Ghost became an deadly storm.
Demonic onslaught.
That's a lot of Oni. Villa, Kalen, go. Jake on standby. Jeremy on stable.
Standing by.
With them being Oni, I would say that we should probably just let one drop.
Well, we only have 2 to defend.
Well, I forgot that we already lost farm, so that means that we don't even have to worry about being on standby.
They're coming stable.
Yeah.
Yeah, go stable. We'll just split our forces in
We
half.
got dogs.
Oh, that hurt my face. A flash bomb got dropped while I was mid ult animation, so it was just this blinding red light. Villa's good. Kalen, go to stable.
And they blind us.
You guys played the DLC?
Jeremy's been playing the fool out of it.
Yeah.
I've played just a teeny tiny bit.
I haven't touched it yet, but I have every intention to.
I'd say I have like 85% of the map done.
Wow.
I haven't done any of the main missions yet, though.
Oh. See, I've done like maybe 1 story mission. But that's about it.
Have you died?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to say anything.
Yeah,
everyone
no,
on
I
me.
know exactly what you're talking about. I went to where the 4-story mission is supposed to happen, and I died
Yeah.
to just the stupidest BS ever. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was at like the southern tip of the map when I.
Oh, does it have Does it have death cutscenes or something?
just the first
No,
first
you'll
time
see.
you die, something happens.
Oh, okay. You know that game? Literally, like death cutscenes is what got me on this. But you know that game Spec Ops: The Line that I've been talking about doing it forward compatible for, but I'm waiting for it to be relevant.
Yeah.
There's a part like one of the things I love about that game. Fire damage. Yes, Kalen and Jake go farm.
Roger.
and we'll wait here. But one of my favorite things about that game is how the game itself, like the voice of the game, whether that's through cutscenes or tutorials or even like hints in the loading screen, plays the role of the subconscious of the character, like his guilt. So when the game starts out, it's like to reload, press R. But then when you get like the further you get in the game, you'll see a hint that says he's dead because of you.
Wow.
Like stuff like that. It's like, oh my god. And it does that kind of stuff all the time. And it makes it to where when you die, you get parts to the game, like context that you wouldn't have gotten if you just had a full playthrough. Because if you didn't die, you wouldn't get that hint.
Whoa.
All right, I'm reviving Kalen.
Thank you.
I just had to get nearby a lot of enemies.
That did a lot of good fire damage too.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
We need stable.
I'm going to Jerry. I'm going to Steven. I mean, yeah, Kalen, you
go
to
stable, Kalen.
Steven,
Steven,
I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in hot. Watch this.
Yeah. They're taking the.
Get on Villa.
Okay, it was revive Steven or get on Villa. I'm trying to revive Steven.
They're going to farm. How's stable?
Stable's clear. I'm just gonna retake it.
Okay.
I'm down.
Sup. Kalen, go ahead to.
Can we talk about how those guys with shotgun maces still have managed to lose a war? Yeah, those things are freaking crazy.
Yeah. But another thing that they do in Spec Ops: The Line is there's a character that dies that Walker, the main character, blames himself for his death. And there's a part where when you play it the first time, a heavy dude, which is like, a guy with a big suit of armor and a heavy machine gun. How did we not get the fire damage kills?
Look, we were only missing a lot.
6.
Well, try to head him off. You can get 6 in 20 seconds.
That's what I'm working on.
Barrel.
Come on. Got it. Woo! Just Jeremy on stable?
Yeah.
All right, I'm coming to help. But a heavy dude like kicks out a door to attack you, but it looks like that guy that you got killed, and he's like yelling at you like,
cool! I was on the ground and 2 Onis just killed me.
Yep, don't you love that? I'm almost there.
It's fantastic.
Down on farm.
I'll go. I'm coming to him.
Just stay alive. I've almost got ult if I need it. I'm ulting.
Nobody's commenting on Kalen's dance moves. Are you talking about when he's just kind of chilling out? He's like jumping up and down. He's almost like.
What the hell?
I'm blanking on the term.
Steven, I have 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Not crop dusting. What am I thinking of?
Jake.
Crop dusting.
What am I thinking of? What's the word? Dadgummit.
Probably not crop dusting. Sorry, I was trying to stay alive.
Oh, what is it when you? Not dab. Golly, I'm just such an idiot. When you're playing a game, you kill somebody and you want to insult. Thank you, teabagging. That's it.
Crop dusting is when you fart.
Yes.
And like walk around.
I know. It wasn't what I was looking for, but that's all I could think of.
Come to the altar. I'll give you a heal.
I'm gonna retake farm.
I'm gonna stop telling stories about Spec Ops: The Line because the game really starts throwing us hardball when I start talking about that game.
A ghost trial. This is it. Coming to the farm from the
Yeah, Jake and I'll take farm. Kalen, Jeremy, go to stable.
All right.
We'll just kind of split this way for now. I'll hold point, Jake, if you need to be more offensive.
They're coming from over here.
Okay.
Ooh, these are some big boy Onis. Ooh.
Drop a heal on the point. If you need it.
Oh. Probably wouldn't hurt.
There are a bunch of Onis on stable.
Go stable.
All
Go
right,
stable.
all right. Have you seen or played?
Stay alive,
Psyops?
Kalen. We're coming to support.
He got me up.
Okay. Because he's a freaking unit.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
No, I'm
He's
done.
the ultimate assassin.
Dogs are here.
Woof woof.
I'll stay on point if you guys need to take combat outside of the ring.
Woof woof, mother of truckers. Boom.
Those Onis are no joke.
They really are. Oh, hey, that was it. Good job, guys. Woo! All right. Join me in a song, won't you, gentlemen?
Oh man, I didn't. I went the wrong direction.
You would, Jake.
I bowed.
Hey, sign of respect.
I was respecting y'all's song.
Drops for you guys?
Oh,
Any
What'd you
good
say?
drops?
No, not for me.
Nah. I don't really know what I'm looking for in my.
I mean, at this point, I'm in it for the honor. That's the joke, but actually, I am in it for the honor. That's the currency that I use the most for recalibration.
I'm in it for the honor.
I mean, I'm in it for the honor. I'm in it for the honor.
Psyops. I don't think I have. I've definitely heard the name, but I've never played it. since everybody's struggling a little bit without my heal build, I guess I'll go heals.
No,
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Struggling.
You
I'm
literally
having a
told
grand
me.
time.
You literally told me, Steven, you heal.
I was just being facetious because
a dick.
yeah, I was just being a dick because you were
Because you're being a dick.
being all mad about fire and stuff.
No, Flynn. Give me a sec. I'm reforging some stuff.
I could be a dick and I could go for heals with my build.
You could try.
I could try. I just have that Kinji shared brew thing.
It sucks. It is not even a little good.
Wow. Okay.
Like, if it was, I would use it, and I hate that it's not any good, but it is just garbage. It doesn't even do a full heal, and it takes it's 90-second cooldown. That's unacceptable. No,
Well,
Flynn.
every piece of my armor sets people on fire now too, Steven.
All right, so
Did you see your toes? Because I just stepped on them.
So I'm gonna do something else.
No, you can keep playing the same.
Chain vanish.
I don't know.
You do it more
Successfully
efficiently than me.
assassinate an enemy while vanished to reactivate.
But the thing is,
Literally
it's
only 84.
but what I'm saying by that is not that you guys can't do that, but if like if you guys are all doing fire, then it is less efficient because I don't know how fire works in this game, and I don't know if the most recent person to apply fire or the person with the most effective fire. You see what I'm saying? So like if everyone's doing it, then my build is not effective, so I need to switch, and that's fine.
Your build's still effective though.
But it's just doing. It's applying a status that everybody's already applying, and I don't even know.
Jake, what mask are you wearing? What the
It's
heck
the
is
Colossus mask from
like
Shadow
from
of the Colossus. Yeah.
that?
Why'd they give that to the assassin?
I don't know. They gave a bunch of weird ones. I forget who everybody has. Mine, Aloy is the hunter. I assume what you're wearing is the samurai, Jeremy, but I don't know that for sure. Yeah, it's a Spartan. There's a Spartan samurai outfit.
I need to reforge again.
Yeah, it's what you're wearing. Haha. Now I look cool.
I didn't know that, but that's cool.
Now I look cool. Yeah, it was an update. This was an old update. I forget exactly what it was. It was almost kind of random. They just dropped some new items.
On. Hell.
Choose, and I'll tell it.
I can't put healing spirit on this charm. It does not exist.
Error code.
It's just oh well. And there it is. What the hell? That makes no sense. It was super weird. It was acting like I'd never gotten healing spirit before, but obviously I've used healing spirit a ton.
This is the director's cut though.
That's true.
The director cut that from the edition.
Hey Flynn. Yep, I see you, I hear you, and I love you. Please go away.
I hear you, I see you, and I love you.
Hey buddy.
I definitely like the hunter better than the assassin still.
Right. Okay.
In fact, I think I'm just going to switch back to the hunter.
What's 15% of 65 seconds?
Oh, geez, Steven. 15% of 65?
It's about 10 to 11 seconds. Could do that. Yeah, I'll do that. All right. I'm set. I think I did that math right.
What were you?
Not instilling confidence.
Were you
there,
picking
bud.
a specific survival mission, Steven?
No, I just do quick play because it gives you more resource.
Okay. Survival quick play.
Which of these legends interests
Yes,
you?
with matchmaking off. Set
And
to
we
gold.
need silver, right? Oh, gold. Okay,
Gold.
great.
Yeah.
Trying to
Why do you have a blindfold?
wait. Me?
Yeah. Why do you
Steven,
have a blindfold?
look, I hate the hunter's outfits. Okay, I hate all of them, but this one makes me look like Aloy, so I wear it. All right.
But you don't look like Aloy. You look like a blind woman with a bow that is a danger
I-
to everyone around.
How would you know? You've never played that.
I have red hair.
Because
I have her iconic earpiece, and I have a bow. I don't know what more you need to do a.
Does she have a blindfold?
At one point,
Sure.
sure.
The service bow.
She's probably
Service
into that.
weapon.
It's a service weapon. That's good. Flynn, hey, come here, buddy. Shut up.
Hey, Flynn, come here, buddy. I love you. Shut up. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. This is gonna be great.
I'm going cliff.
I'm probably gonna stay boat.
Okay. Jake, if you want to get your perch over on cliff,
yep.
I just saw you take the guy out, so I assume that's where you're headed.
Yep.
Ghost wrought destruction from afar.
Anybody on beach yet?
Kaylin, you got boat?
I'm on boat.
All right, I'll head beach.
I deal significantly less damage. Goodness.
We told you not to change.
Well, it's what we need. That's fine. That's what I'm looking for, is doing what the team needs me to do.
Oh, I'm down on boat.
I'll rest.
Just a second.
I need to heal anyway. That was interesting. You good on boat, Kaylin?
Yeah, just one big guy left.
Boom. Man, I love this perch.
All right. Anybody have a preference on points to take ownership
I'm going to
of?
be on this
probably gonna
perch
take
at
beach.
the top of the cliff.
Okay. Yeah, I assumed that you weren't going to move for this entire thing.
Probably not.
You talking about me?
Jake.
Me and Jake. Oh yeah.
Kaylin, go
I'll
up to
float.
cliff. Intercept on cliff.
I'll kind of float between beach and boat if you want,
Yeah, that'll work.
because they're close.
Jake's gonna keep an eye on cliff.
Okay. All right. Getting hit from beach. I'm good.
Enemies fell quickly.
If boat hits, send help.
Yep. We're coming to beach to help. Kaylin, go boat.
Okay.
Jeremy, if you want to go, I can clean up here.
Ghost's aim
Okay. I'll head over there. Steven with the callouts.
Look, this is this is not a joke. This is serious. I love playing this game just for Steven's callouts.
Oh yeah. No, I'm yeah.
You hear that, sucker punch? You didn't make much of a game. I had to complete it for you.
This is one of my
I don't know
one of
about
my
all that.
favorite games for Steven to just like do callouts.
Favorite games online. Because I would say the campaign for this is better than anything you could say, Steven.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I don't know, no man.
Ooh,
Oh, now Minnie's.
I was gonna let y'all see
Calm
Steven's
down.
perspective, but Steven's cam went
Range
real
attacks.
rough.
Oh, they're spawning a boat again.
Yep. Everyone on boat, so we need to move. Kaylin, go cliff.
I got it.
Jake, you may need to turn. Yep.
Yeah, no one come to cliff.
Jeremy, go beach. I got boat.
Yep.
Ghost wrought destruction from afar.
You said you're good.
Oh
on
yeah, I'm
cliff?
good. It's one guy. One guy got
Oh,
through,
yeah.
Jeremy. I'm
Thanks.
so sorry.
No, you're good.
Boat's good. Come to beach. Kaylin, go up on beach if Jake needs it.
I'm not supporting on beach. I do not need help on cliff.
I meant cliff, but I didn't see what was up there. I just saw that you were fighting in the ring, and so I assumed things got bad.
No, it's just one big guy who I just could not get a hit on.
Gotcha. I would love to do voice work in games, Brody. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Brody, are you working?
Always been a dream of mine.
Are you working? Or are you at home?
I would love to be part of a team that makes a video game, because I feel like I don't have any of the coding or technical know-how, but I feel like give me the chance to like write a story script.
Well, Steven, let me tell you, my friend, I have a degree.
That's your top 13. It really is. It's way cooler than my top 13.
I guess.
Let's make a game. Dude, let's make a Chortle Games game.
I'm completely down.
Kalen, go to the cliff.
I can make the assets, and I know people that are
If Chortle Games had a game, I'm looking to everyone to respond to this. What would the Chortle Games game be? Don't say dating sim.
I was gonna say
we're not making some kind of hatful boyfriend crap. We're not doing bird dating.
I was gonna say some kind of strategy game. I just don't know what we'd be strateging against. Strategering.
See, I feel like Kalen, you tried to make something on Dreams, right? It was like a beat 'em up.
Ooh, a beat 'em up would be great.
Or that was like yeah. That's a good idea, because that isn't hard in terms of like asset creation and stuff, especially with like a 2D side scroller or something. I assume that's how it works.
I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A beat 'em up would be fun.
So you essentially make it in 3D, like you make the background a single asset or multiple assets, and then light that, and then you have a layer in front of that you put all the characters and whatever's going on.
That's fun, because you can make the characters really creative. You can have different jokes and quirks show up for all the different characters. That'd be fun. A 4-player co-op.
I love it.
Side scrolling.
I love it.
Would there be like a sharks with a leg?
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
Sharks with legs would be an enemy. Oh my god.
And we could do the voice acting. That'd be it right there.
Oh yeah. Altered Vortex.
There would be a shark with legs. There would be a
Just calling Vortex as an ult.
What's the
oh yeah.
What was the French villain that we had in arcade? Trollier, that's it. Thank you.
Abraham Lincoln statue.
Isn't King Shark is a shark with a leg, right?
Yes.
He is. Terrifying.
It was so good.
Let them get to the point, Jake. It's enemies inside.
Steven, that hurts me.
Let them get to the point, then shoot them. They'll literally be standing still. Cliff ×2.
Yeah, other side of cliff.
I've got cliff. I'll go. You be ready to float between beach and boat. Because we're basically just waiting for them to get to the ring anyway.
Yeah. There's no one else coming, unless they're coming from the back.
Coming from the other side. Go beach.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, Minnie. Jake.
They're archers. They're not getting in there.
Do you have the skipping stone equipped?
Yes.
So when you headshot an archer, you headshot everything.
But that was a strong guy. It just weakened him. Calm down.
Got it. I love doing that. And if you're forceful enough, you can get the archers in the point. You just gotta shoulder check them.
I don't have that.
You don't have that.
I don't have that stance, bro.
That's not a stance thing. You just sprint and then press circle. You shoulder charge.
Nope.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that really a water thing? I had no idea.
I feel like that would be... I was about to say, I don't think it would be a water thing, if anything. Kaylin, remember, you gotta let them come.
Kalen, point, bud.
Yeah, Kalen go cliff. Jeremy and I will get beach.
Kalen, stop
I
killing.
saw that. I saw that, Kalen. No killing.
Literally have 40 seconds to get. Yeah, we're not gonna get it.
It'll be alright.
We needed 14 kills.
That's not Kalen's fault, though. We wouldn't have gotten it anyway.
Yeah. Gonna shoulder check this guy.
Do it. Do it. Did I get him? I'm blind. Go boat.
No.
Go boat, Jeremy.
Yeah, I'm going. Already on my way.
More.
Do a big play in 3 seconds.
Got it.
One more.
Wow.
Oh,
No!
Oh, I went on the point and ulted. Killed 4. Or killed 3.
Wow, that's
Dang.
that hurts.
You hate to
You
see
hate to
it.
see it.
folks.
Trying to make a move.
Remember that Fall Guys stream, Jake, when your catchphrase became "You love to see it," and you said it like every 5
Man,
seconds?
I love that phrase. Yeah, Steven won. I still can't believe that was like one of my.
It was like my 3rd game. I
Jeez, that
think.
was like one of my top moments.
Top 13 Chortle Games moments. Really, we should totally do top 13 lists because one, top whatever lists are great in terms of just, views, but also it actually would not come off as selling out because that's totally a joke that we do here. So it's like, they're doing the joke, but also we're also selling out.
The best
I'm
way
down.
to sell out is if you
That's another.
admit that you're selling it out.
Yeah. That's another
Yeah.
segment for the podcast.
Yeah. Watch us sell out.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually reminds me. Thank you for reminding me about that. I was thinking of the first podcast topic that we gave you, like the first special topic, and I was thinking since Gamescom has been this week, and we've gotten a lot of trailers, I was thinking do a tier list of trailers suggested by the community.
Like,
And of course, we'd put in our own.
when you mean are you saying everyone suggests a trailer to be considered?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, like have everyone who wants to get involved send one of us a link to their favorite video game trailer or whatever. We'd probably keep it to video games, just because watching a full film trailer may not do well for us. But crap.
I like that idea.
I literally can't do anything.
I like that idea, Steven.
I've been stunned for the past 20 seconds. Yeah, we would add some of our own, but obviously we can't make all of the submissions because then is it really a tier list when all of the, we can't be like, oh yeah, here are my 10 favorite trailers. Now let's order my 10 favorite trailers in order of best. It just doesn't work. So I thought that was something we could do.
I thought you were just saying like, let's take the Gamescom trailers and tier rank them.
Because the only one that you need is the freaking Marvel Midnight Suns trailer, and you've got. It was a good trailer.
It has been a while. It has been a while since I have seen Steven get so pumped for anything.
It really has been.
Look, it had all the great hits for a trailer. It was unexpected. No one saw it coming.
You don't have to sell me on it every time we talk about it.
I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? Jake hasn't been here for this bit, so it's happening.
Okay.
So it had all the good things that make a trailer. You made me have to start over. Jeremy, go boat.
I'm already.
Hang on, I have to draw attention. See, Brody just said in chat. He said, "If we make a game, my ability should be that I turn invisible because I just disappear from the channel."
Brody and Kalen go cliff. That's sad.
I like how you just said Brody and Kalen go to the cliff.
Jake and Kalen, whatever. You just said Brody.
I know.
You threw me off. And all the good things that make a good trailer. So it was unexpected, which is great. Gets you
You
hyped.
guys have low health.
Okay, I used my kunai, so I can't really do anything about it
You
right
have
now.
ghost weapons.
I'm waiting for my kunai to cool down. And got him.
Nice.
Boom. Good call out, Jeremy. I was not paying attention.
Beach,
Caitlin's
Caleb.
on it.
I'm on the way as well. But it gave us we got it. It gave us like the mystic side of Marvel that we hadn't really gotten before in that format. The cover of Enter Sandman was amazing. And like Ghost Rider was there, Blade was there. It was just hype. Man. It was hype. They had a dog in there.
So Steven, you obviously have probably cared more about this than anyone else I know. Talk to me about our hero that we're making. Do we have set powers, or like are we getting?
They are called the Hunter. They are the child of Lilith, the Queen of Demons,
right?
Who is the main villain?
Right. I heard her say mother.
And it is a fully customizable character, so I assume that means that it doesn't have to be a girl. It can be a guy, because Jake Solomon said that he really wants the player to be able to insert themselves into that character, like put themselves in the game. Caitlin, go up to Cliff. I got this under control. The only thing I've seen about specifics with powers is that they have the ability to manipulate light and darkness. I don't know how legit that is. But I assume there's going to be some flex in what the character can do.
Right.
But regardless, that still sounds pretty cool. Also, they really wanted to clarify that a big part of the game is building relationships with the different characters,
but not
like
romantic.
Not romantic, but like because apparently you're living with the Midnight Suns as well. So like you have a base and you get to see these heroes just live their lives. Is kind of how they were describing it.
Sounds very Persona-esque.
I mean, XCOM has... They've been doing some of that kind of stuff in terms of like the ant farm look, you know, where you can kind of see people interacting in the base. So that's not unheard of for them. But I really hope that they lean into that, because it could be interesting seeing the different adaptations. Jeremy is not here. His mic probably died.
Oh, I was wondering. I thought I started to see his mic go on the game.
Yeah. But I have a theory that Spider-Man's going to be in the game.
Of course.
Kaylin, go Cliff. We know that there will be 12 heroes plus the Hunter. Hey, Yuri, can you hear us?
Yes.
Cool. Call out if you need help on Cliff. Okay, I'm Jeremy on boat. I'll stay at beach. But we know there will be 12 heroes, and I think if I counted correctly, based on the ones that we saw in the trailer, that leaves 3 unannounced, and I really hope one of them is Moon Knight.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah, he's been a part of the Midnight Suns, or the Marvel Knights, I guess.
Moon, he's got half the names in it. You know what I mean?
I'm just gonna do this so that they can heal.
Did you see the Spider-Man trailer?
Oh, did we see the Spider-Man trailer?
That's also going to be a topic.
Look, that sparked so much heated late night discussion between me and Steven. It just...
Was that heated?
I keep saying heated. I mean just like very active. Like we were it was like a texting battle. It was a race to see who could respond.
Yeah, I meant to apologize to you, Jeremy, because you were probably asleep when that happened, and your phone was probably...
It's okay.
Yeah.
I woke up to 36 text messages.
Yeah,
that sounds about right.
Yeah, and it was an amazing read though.
I'm sure.
Yep.
Basically, it started out with I'll call it an argument. Not
being a cynical prick.
Not heated, but like we were just like, okay, so is this suggesting that now that Doctor Strange created the multiverse? So there's just a lot of ambiguity right now, I feel like, as to what created the multiverse.
The big point of contention was, does Marvel TV matter?
Yes, that's where we really that kind of, and that took us into a whole nother direction of conversation. It was very good. And
what was my metaphor that I liked?
I forget.
I don't remember. All right, Caitlin, go get assassinations. I believe in you. Actually, I'm going to smoke bomb these guys when they get close. Nice. You good on boat, Jeremy?
Yeah. Just fine.
Kalen, go Cliff.
Yeah, I got it.
Done.
A ghost sat on the verge of death.
You good, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I remember what it was. It was watching Loki was like going on a guided tour of a bouncy house factory.
Yeah, that was it.
But the tour guide they gave you had just was having relationship problems, and she kept just talking about that, and you're like, hey miss, can we go play in the bouncy house? And she's like, no, solve my relationship first. And you're like, but it's right there, I can see the bouncy house. And she's like, too bad.
Yeah, you lost me on that on the description, but yeah.
It makes perfect sense. Cliff. I'll stay on Cliff since I'm here. Kalen, be on standby.
Nah, you and I got it, Steven. We got it.
The ghosts readied themselves.
4 more assassinations.
Actually, thank you for reminding me. Come on. Two more.
So the sound that my bow makes in my controller sounds like a baby crying, and it's petrified me a couple times now.
Good job, Kayla. All right, I'm going to beach.
The ghosts were
I could use some backup if anybody can spare.
I'm gonna help you from up top.
Okay.
Just give me a second to get in my perch.
Thank you.
Is that enough support for you?
It's too much.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll let you have a little bit of fun.
Appreciate it.
hit them.
Boom.
No, Flynn.
For knees beating hard, the sounds of battle subsided for a moment.
The most valuable piece of my build is ammo on headshots.
Yep.
Could not do it without. Ooh, you got dogs.
The strongest enemy
So
was sent
I saw a meme this week that I thought was really funny. It was, I'll go Cliff. It was The Incredibles. It was like posted from Disney. It was The Incredibles like on a camping trip or something, and it was a cute little cartoon.
Yeah, you sent that one. Too.
Yeah, it was a cute little picture drawn of them.
Oh my
And,
gosh,
like,
yes.
Violet has the force field up, keeping the rain out, and they're all huddled around Jack, and he's literally on fire, keeping them all warm. And the comment was, "This image would be really disturbing if you didn't have any context on The Incredibles, because it just looked like they sacrificed their child and were just warming up around the baby fire."
Have you seen the
Right, I'm coming
the
to
other?
vote.
I think it's a TikTok of
No.
a camp. It's like some other folks camping, and it starts off a shot of the tent, and they bang the snow off like from inside, so you just see like somebody hitting the wall. Then they bring the baby out, and then the very next shot is them putting steak on the fire. It's
What?
so it looks like
I've not
it
seen
looks
that.
like without context, it looks like they beat the baby against the tent to knock the snow off, and then they cooked it.
Right.
My controller is a baby shifter. Ooh, that would be terrifying.
Man, you're okay.
All right, what do I want to do? I guess I'm gonna summon a bear. Because why not? Have we gotten enough bonus objectives?
We've gotten a lot of them.
I feel like we've done really good on those.
We missed. Did we miss one? I think we did.
I think we missed. Yeah, we missed the 1-by-1 kill.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
But it's 5, right? Do you have to get all of them, or is there like
for what?
For like what?
For the full bonus, yeah.
Gotcha. Ooh, headshots. Well,
But I think we still get partial. So.
Don't mind if I do.
Get your bows.
He had not finished their assault.
Oh my gosh. Every time I try doing the bow gameplay, Cliff, every time I try using the bow in Legends, I feel like every time I'm differently bad at it.
Oh, cool. I got juggled by 3 Oni.
You hate to see it.
A ghost's wounds sent them to their knees.
Oh, I love it.
Freaking kidding me?
Oh,
I quit. I give up. I'm not using the bow anymore. I'm done. Cliff.
Cliff! In the zone! Nice.
oh. That was
Really need
yeah. That was a lot harder of a wave than I was expecting.
Celebrate their victory.
Cliff, Kalen, stay up there. I'm gonna wait down here.
Ghosts had no time to rest.
Someone wants to play so badly. Like Minnie's like walking near him, and he's just like, "Oh, are you gonna chase me? Huh? Maybe." It's super cute.
Nice.
Jeremy, go to the boat. I got this.
Yep.
When Cliff is under control, Kalen, come help me on beach.
Okay.
Got you.
Please, my leveling body still.
All right, Cliff is back under control. Who needs the most help right now?
Beach. Kalen, go help on boat.
Hang on, I got Jeremy. You good now, Jeremy?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just about to.
Oh!
Oh, I did.
I just sent a bunch of arrows his way.
Let me hit it,
It
Kalen.
worked.
I saw it and I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
No, literally everything just dropped around.
Yeah, I love taking that shot from here from the beach. Doing that, it's amazing because it takes a second for it to hit.
Go up to Cliff.
It's a good shot.
Oh, we got bears.
When the ghosts saw their next foes, they took a
Battlestar Galactica.
It's good. That's good. I understood that reference. I'm going up to Cliff. Stand by, Jeremy. Go to the next place that gets
Yeah, I'm
waves.
just... Wait. Watch for fireworks.
Glenn!
Alright. Yeah, you guys are getting hit 3 times, so I'm heading that way.
Okay, come on.
I'm try to intercept on the right here.
Oh gosh. Jeez. Who employed these bears?
Oh.
Man, how many times did they hit the cliff?
Every single wave came here.
Yep, all 4 of them.
I feel like that's what happened the last run. Okay, I just need to let y'all do your thing because I was not helping. Every time I took a shot, y'all would move that person.
I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's 15.
Looky there.
All right, I gotta let Flynn out.
Looky there. Looky there.
Good job, failers.
Good job, failers. Oh man, we were 1 away.
Ghost had defeated powerful adversaries, but the path to victory is long. And
It's a shame. I got a skipping bow.
Oh, you should have yelled clutch or kick.
Ah.
Minnie threw up, so I need to clean that. So I'll be back in a
Okay.
second.
All right, bud.
Yeah.
Take your time. Take your time. Excuse me. Yeah, I gotta go delete all the trash that we just got.
I have many legends for you.
Although
to
I did get a
enjoy.
new skipping stone bow, so that's kind of fun. Advanced charm that improves melee and close prowess. Don't need that. You know, I should be looking for a range charm. That's what I really need. Yeah,
Okay.
looky here. That's what I really need.
What?
I need a range charm.
You haven't had a range charm equipped this whole time? What have you had equipped?
I don't really know, Steven, to be honest with you. I think a defense charm, which was probably the next best thing, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a range charm going. All right, combat regeneration. Health regenerates up to 50% max health. Healing rate reduced by half. Headshot damage, draw speed. Charm improves. Archery prowess. I could get range damage. Headshot damage is actually pretty good. I might be happy with that. I don't love the combat regeneration.
I'm going to do a hybrid build. See what that does for us. All right.
Ooh.
Let me check on Minnie. and I'll be good.
That might be good actually. Okay, I'm gonna try this out. We're gonna give this a little try. Oh man, guys, Doctor Who is back. What's up, Doctor Who? That was it 8 months ago? God, that doesn't seem like it was that long ago.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no, Doctor Who's back!
I know, it's crazy.
Doctor
There,
Who?
Steven, do you like my eyes better?
No. Well, Doctor Who, I imagine that it's hard to keep track of time when you are all over it. So no harm done. I forgive you.
When you're all over it.
I mean, 8 months ago, 2 days. What's the difference when you are a time traveler? 50 years.
When you have all the time in the world,
Really, all the time in the world has you at that point.
Yeah. That's true. We're doing great, Doctor Who. It was January 8th. That doesn't sound like 8 months ago, but wow. I guess
that was this year?
Yeah. I just can't believe we're 8 months into the year. That doesn't feel right, but it is.
That is your my mod that you hear. Kaylin, make a noise so that I can not be a liar.
Not a liar.
Can you get a taco from the 1950s for me? Okay, Akib, that's a really weird request. Why do you need a taco from the 1950s? I left you a comment so you can find me. It explains everything that happened that day. Okay. You protected us from the...
I remember the Dalek invasion.
Thank you. I was going to mispronounce it. I was going to absolutely fail. Thank you for stepping in and saving me.
How of course, how would you pronounce that?
Just because Dalek. That's what I would have said.
So you would not have said Dalek?
No. What?
Dalek?
What? Who says it like that, Steven? Obviously,
I guess we'll never
noobs.
know.
I mean, geez. Tacos sound really good right now. Yes, they do. Okay, that's fine. Yep, I'll just take a beating. Oh! It's close.
I'll get camp. You guys move on.
Do I know? Okay.
I'm taking camp if you guys want to move on.
Go to outpost.
I'm going to the mine.
It's not a mine. It's a tomb.
Okay.
Anyone?
I'm drawing blanks.
Lord of the Rings.
That should have been my first guess.
Really, you should just always guess that.
Sorry, Kaylin, I absolutely failed you there. Y'all trying to meet up for tacos right now? I'm not very hungry, to be honest with you.
I'm not either. I honestly feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Oh gosh.
Tacos, not really hitting it for me.
No bueno.
We had a really
no
big
bueno.
pasta for dinner, so I'm so good. How is Lily? Is that one of Courtney's kids?
That is Courtney's daughter.
Great. Courtney's not here, Doctor Who, so I assume she's good.
She was here.
She was here. You just missed her.
Lily's good though. Last we heard, she's good. We got to talk to her at one point. That was fun.
It doesn't look like that area is resetting at all.
We missed somebody. Yep, I see him. Missed literally everyone dying around him.
I have a kid now, though, Doctor Who. That makes you.
I think we just found the. I think we just found the plot for the Chortle Games beat 'em up.
Okay, all right.
We're trying to meet up for tacos with our fans, with our subs, and Troyer's like, nah.
ChortleCon?
ChortleCon.
Can we meet up for pizza though?
Really, I feel like if we met up for pizza, that would be stepping on TMNT's toes, and they already have a side-scrolling beat 'em up. Jake and Kaylin go mine. You know, like it seems like.
I just prefer pizza over
tacos. I mean, I do too, but tacos at that point are an homage.
Steven?
Pizza is just.
Guys, you're looking at the small picture. What are our weapons?
What about donuts?
A little bit of a Simpsons vibe, but sure.
I'm just thinking of cereal cleaners.
Pancakes.
Ooh, that's it.
Jeremy, go outpost. Oh, you're already there. Perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, what are weapons be? Do we have weapons, or do we like? Is it Scott Pilgrim style to where you can like pick up things around the world, but you fight with your fists?
No,
Like-
I'd say it's more TMNT,
Yeah.
Okay.
in my opinion.
You have a sun attack
you
where
can have
you're
some-
just telling puns.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Is that my ult? Is it like Phoenix Wright on Marvel vs. Capcom 3, where he just yells objection and that's his move?
Jackson! Yeah.
Obviously, I have to have a bow.
The ghosts lowered.
Okay.
Obviously.
Obviously.
And you will get your little, your cape too.
Headshots.
A cape? Is that what you said?
Yeah, the cape we did the raid
Oh
for.
yeah.
The enemy had
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Kaylin, come mine. Thank you. I can't get headshots because I have bombs. So Jake, do your job.
Well, save some for me, Kaylin.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, what are you doing?
Is that 2 for mine?
I think so.
from a distance.
I'll flip to whatever one pops next. Yeah, they're hitting outpost.
I'm coming out post.
The ghost was unstoppable.
Do what you gotta do, Jeremy. I'm just gonna stand on the point so they don't take it. I'm here. I don't have a bow, so I can't help. But
You're good.
We only need 3 more. Sorry, I can't do math.
That's it.
Okay.
There was
Taco Raccoon. We need a major character death. Please, no pineapples. No. No. Okay, everybody, calm down. Pineapples absolutely deserve to be on pizza. Let's calm down.
Yep.
Pineapples go on pizza.
It's
like,
big brain.
Anyone who says that that's just wrong,
It's sweet and savory.
it's sweet and savory. I'm not saying they belong on every pizza,
Fight me.
but they are
Not on every
completely-
pizza.
Yeah, but they are a legitimate topic.
Specific situations. Yes.
Sardine?
No.
No.
Get out of here with your sardines.
No, get out of here.
Get out of here.
the enemies were certain they killed the ghosts.
My arrows never miss.
Go camp.
I'm on it.
Caleb?
I'm on it.
Beautiful grappling hook work, Kaylin. I had a great view of that.
Ghost hit them.
Well,
Yep, I'm going with you. So, what's my fighting technique in this alleged mobile or not mobile game, beat 'em up game?
I feel like you have to summon, right?
I have to.
You
Flynn's gotta be in
summon
there.
you summon dogs, Steven. You summon Flynn and Minnie.
Excellent. Minnie could be a heal.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Flynn could be like an attack. That's perfect. Vortex. Stopping us from burying the lead. Wow, you guys didn't hesitate to disown Kalen with his sardine idea.
Sorry, it's just that's no.
We didn't disown him. We just shunned him.
If we had booted him from the game, that would have been one thing.
You know what? I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. You put whatever you want on pizza.
I'll agree to that. I'll agree to that. You put whatever you want on your pizza, but don't you dare put sardines on mine.
About different sauces. I've tried ranch on.
Yeah, not on mine.
Not very good.
Ranch on pizza, it can work. Like
No,
chicken
no, as
ranch
a sauce,
pizza.
like different sauces.
If it's like lower quality pizza, ranch
Ups the quality.
Inside defense area. Well, like a chicken bacon ranch pizza is good. Like ranch is the sauce.
Sorry,
Inside the defense area.
Steve, inside the defense area.
You hear that? He does the wrong thing and then he mocks me. The nerve. Kalen, go camp. More of them. Dang it.
I feel like that was in the line.
Ghost's aim was true.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Not bad, not bad.
That's doable.
Yeah, we can do it.
What, 8?
Yep.
8 in a minute?
Wasn't too hard.
Coming to the mine.
Kalen and
Stick it
Jake.
outpost.
Yeah, I'll stay here too. Remember, inside the area.
Was into battle.
Kalen, if Jake shoots anybody outside of the area, you let me know. I'm watching.
Well, it went to 18, so
2-1.
another one on mine.
I'll head over there.
Yep. I'll wait here.
Yep.
Nice. 3 more.
Can't be beat.
More.
Thank you. Clean up here, Kalen.
Stop the ghosts.
Oh, that was a good shot. Shaboom.
Death struck from a distance.
Boss wave. Steven, are those different power-ups than what are over here?
Maybe. I couldn't tell you.
Just curious why there's 2.
I think they're the same.
Ugh.
Kalen and Jake.
Bodies
fine.
are gonna blow up on you.
Why are you complaining? You literally are outside of every
I'm
fight.
just telling you.
Saw their next foe.
You were like, ugh, this one.
It sucks. It's a rough one.
Let me see if I can hit you with a bomb from all the way over here so I can heal you.
My arrows
I'll go camp.
never miss.
Wait on the rooftop right here. You know what? Hold on, I came to. Oh god. I missed
Jake,
it.
don't move.
Sorry.
Jake, I threw 2 bombs.
you know what I say, Steven? You always call it out right as I'm about to make a
And
move.
right back to outpost.
Go to outpost, yep. But I can't predict your every movement and thought. That's unrealistic.
You're right. You're right. It is. But I'm just telling you. It's the problem we have. But it's our problem. Good surviving, Steven.
Good being overpowered.
I just meant over there. You were dodging around. You held the point.
Thanks.
Bitoji.
Bidoje. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum.
This is a special moment.
It is. Very intimate.
You guys having a little fancy time over there?
Ghost weapons. Let's go. Don't hit the drum, you freaking moron.
Steven takes that very personally.
Why did that count as a ghost weapon? Well, I'm useless. Have fun, guys.
Y'all are doubling up on that. Do you want me to come help Steven, or do you want me to oh,
Do you have a ghost weapon that can
I
get
do.
skills? Then come help.
all right. Good night, Doctor. Thank you for tuning in again.
I took a gamble hoping that counted as a ghost weapon. I don't know if it did. It didn't. Worked out.
How do we is there a way to make ghost weapons come faster?
Cooldown reduction, which basically my entire build is centered around that. But my ghost weapon is throw dirt, so.
My ghost weapon is a bomb.
We can get one more.
I have a kunai, caltrops, and I can turn my blade on fire.
I've
Oh, does
got
that count? The blade?
counts I'm saying. Blade on fire, I don't think it counts, even though it would.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah. Sometimes fire does count, but it depends on the source, and it may not even be a ghost source. It's weird. I did it. Mine, Kaylin, and Jake, go.
The ghosts gave everything they had.
Here, no, outpost again.
Yep.
Never saw it coming.
The enemy's numbers drop quickly.
Boom.
Nice. Oh God.
Oh no. It's the worst. It's the worst one.
Clench up, boys.
The ghosts knew the challenge awaited them.
Thank you. Mine, Kaylin. Oh wow. Good job clearing that out, everybody. I was blind for half of it, so I'm just going to assume that I had nothing to do with that.
Same. So
Yeah.
I'm going
Jeremy,
camp.
go camp. Yep.
Oh, I hate freaking birds. Jake and Kalen just say no once to see what his reaction is. Oh, okay, yeah, we should do that. I feel like he wouldn't respond just because he knows we're gonna do it anyway.
Believe me, I've played games with enough people that are not compliant. That it's just part of it. I would probably get real quiet, not because I was offended, but because I would be like, oh god, this is it. I finally went too far. They're finally done with me. And so I get really self-conscious. That's probably what would happen, is I would get self-conscious.
So that would be Steven's weakness in the game. He would somehow get self-conscious.
Yep.
He gets pantsed a lot.
If I do too many special abilities, I get stunned by, and I'm just like, ugh,
by idiocracy. I mean, I'm not wrong, am I?
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Okay, let me heal you. God, those suck so bad. Literally, the only reason I use them is because they're 110 and they increase my status duration. And here we go. I can't modify them to do more.
Okay.
I wish I could.
Enemies' footsteps were nearer.
Didn't mean to do that, but sure.
Did you just light everybody on fire, Steven?
It wasn't me, but someone did.
I just got the ability to.
He did.
Kalen, go mine.
Nope.
Have we confirmed that if they die while on fire, that counts as dying to fire?
I don't see why not.
I'll go mine.
There it goes.
Got you.
There it goes.
You done? Okay, gonna swing back.
There's one archer left that ran past me. Yep. Good shot, Jake.
Is he an archer?
Yeah.
He's a really fat archer.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
The ghosts knew more enemies would come.
Mine, Kalen.
No, yours.
Enemies were
Ha!
still to come.
Two on mine. I'll go.
Oh, float.
You'll float too.
We'll float too.
You got camp here?
Yep, heading that way.
Why does your character say this is your mother's cough? What?
That's not. They say something in Japanese, but it is not. This is your mother's cough. I hear it, but it's not it.
You have your mother's cough.
Guys, chill. Seriously.
Jeremy, I'm about to light you up.
Kind of shenanigans. It means you're about to shoot him.
I couldn't cancel out of that. He didn't need it.
A ghost entered the battle once more.
So I just got a
I set everything on fire.
deposit. I don't know
I think that's it.
who this is for though. No.
Yay.
More dogs.
And arrows.
I love those. Kalen.
I love that guy.
The ghost
Barbados
knew they
Slim?
needed to focus on the powerful new threat.
Here we go, camp. I'm gonna help on mine.
Head that way.
This is another fun group of Oni.
Clean up on mine. Kalen, I'm going outpost.
Oh, shh. I just fell.
Jake, go camp.
Yep, I'm on it.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna make it there. We're good.
Shoot. It really sounds more like hurts to have your mother's cough.
Jake, retake camp. Just stand on the point.
Thank you, Jeremy.
I hate the fog on this map.
Yeah.
I can't see far enough to shoot.
We're blindfolded.
Flag was still standing.
Yeah.
No, it has. Oh my god. my character just like glitched out real hard. It was real funny. Nope.
This is the second magical moment.
It is. I feel honored to be the center. Outside the defense area, Jake, go nuts. Kalen, go mine.
Yeah.
Jake, go nuts. Kalen, go mine. Hulk, smash.
Yes, sir.
Never saw it coming.
Are we doing on mine?
Oh, Kalen, are you still fighting people over there?
Yeah.
Kalen, I'm sorry.
Come down.
Oh my god, Jake.
There's a lot of enemies you could shoot.
I'm so sorry.
Yep.
I walked away because I was like, oh, he's good.
Give me a little heal real quick.
I'm gonna drop an incense on the spot.
Okay.
Here you go.
Yep.
Shoot.
Everybody's down.
Here you go. Six more in a minute.
Oh man, that's my bad. That's my bad.
Yeah.
That's my bad. I'm so sorry.
You done
When
right.
when I walked, I'm telling you, it's this fog, man. When I walked away, I was like, oh yeah, he's good.
Mine. Kalen, run mine. Jake, be on mine, ready to shoot somebody before they get in the area because we got less than a minute.
Still need 6 more.
We got it.
Go to camp.
Jake, stay on mine till someone says, "Hey, Jake, can you help?" Kalen, come to outpost with me. Jeremy, do camp. Jake, clean up mine. And if it's clear, go camp.
Are there people still at the mine?
I don't know. I ran away.
106.
Right. Dropping an incense on the spot, Kalen.
A ghost hit them.
Need some ammo. Sorry, Jeremy. I had to get ammo. We need one.
Honestly, we'd be fine. Everyone here's competent.
Waves with 0 comms.
also, I might explode, but yeah, I have no doubt that we'll be fine.
What's erupt?
They explode when they die, I believe.
Saw their next foes.
Kalen, mine. Jeremy and I have outposts.
Yeah.
Go camp, Jeremy. I'll clean up.
There's a really fast moving Oni in there.
Call it help if you need it. I'm going to help him. But let me know when you're on the point so I can drop the ignite.
Yeah.
Ghost's aim was true.
All right, I'm on the point.
Yep.
Jeremy, I'm
That
coming
did
to help you.
Didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Their ghost stood and sought revenge.
I was aiming at one guy and he just was standing there and he goes, flops down. Flop down dead.
Good job, guys. That's it.
Swooty doo. So I just got a deposit
Their
for
aim,
somebody's
505.
wedding.
the ghost
And
reveled in
I
their conquest and
seriously don't know who
other evils to surmount.
it's supposed to be for.
Did they not attach a name
They
to it?
did, but I don't have any weddings with that name attached.
Interesting. Is it a name that I know? Also, I got one ranged kill. Step up to me. You can't.
What are you doing, Jake? What are you doing? Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from. You said you got a 105 piece, Jeremy?
I have many legends for you to enjoy.
5 of 5 is what he said.
5 of 5, I understand.
We did 5 of 5 of the objectives.
Nice.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Bitches.
I don't know why I laughed at that.
Bitches.
Oh my god.
Oh, 8, 28, 21.
My god, just roll Burning Blade, you stupid.
Burning Blade is the best. Water Sword with Burning Blade wins the day. Every time. I figured out who it was, by the way, Steven.
Good. This is ridiculous. I've re-rolled this like 20 times. Finally. Jeez. Actually, I've never seen this charm before, Jake. Injo's Remorse. Have you heard of that? Deal 15% bonus damage when at full health. I think that'd be really good for you.
For me? I don't stay at full health though.
How?
Things hit me. They throw things at me. They shoot things at me. There's lots of
they throw things.
There's lots of things.
There's
lots of things happening, man.
They're just a bunch of poo-poo heads.
Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. Fiance, your notes. So just wanted to.
Oh, that armor looks cool, Jeremy.
Thank you. So what you get for doing all the objectives?
What's your level now, Jeremy? You're 100? Oh, you're almost 100. Okay.
Choose and
You running Ronin, Kalen?
I could. I don't know how to play them anymore.
He's stepping on your turf,
What's their
Steven.
First,
Healing?
you guys doing my fire damage, and then you play whatever you want. Do you know what equipment you've got equipped for it?
No clue. Let's see. You mean gear?
With the Ronin, yeah. With Ronin, the gear is more important than it is with other classes because the Ronin was kind of a half-baked idea. So you have to supplement with gear.
Water katana with burning blade.
Gosh, everybody uses it.
Half bow, defense charm, sticky bomb, and demon seed.
Okay. What are your techniques?
Good animal. Enhanced ghost weapon rank 2. Staggered in position rank 3.
Steven, remember when you thought that bomb was an apple?
I didn't actually think it was an
I
apple.
thought you legit thought it was an apple.
No.
Oh, okay.
That sounds familiar.
I said something along the lines of, you guys have these cool poses, I'm just holding this freaking apple or something like that. That wasn't serious.
Thank you for clarifying.
Because saying bomb would have made it sound less of a contrast, you know? Oh my god. You think I'm that
No,
stupid?
I just was like, what? Okay.
Okay. It's whatever.
Well, okay.
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 So Kalen, a tip that I would suggest, it sounds like you're leaning very heavy into ghost weapons, and the Ronin is really good with that. The Ronin, if you are going to get the most out of their class, you basically need a Ronin charm. I think they're the only class that has a charm designed for them. That's how you get the Spirit Bear or the Healing Spirit or more fire damage, just stuff like that. So look out for that.
The shadows of war.
Hopefully it drops.
I love this map.
This is one of my favorites as well. I just
I don't
want
think I've ever played
the
on this
record
map.
to show that they are throwing things at me right now.
Oh, you have a bow. Shoot
I
him.
am shooting them, and they're throwing things at me.
It must be hard for you, dodging rocks and little clumps
They're
of dirt
knives.
while we're
They're
down
knives.
here. While we're down here in our fancy house, dodging swords and spears.
In our fancy
And-
house.
I don't know, Jake. Good night, Akeem.
Not a key.
Have a good night.
Arrows never miss.
still not know what's going on.
Man, this guy throwing
That's
knives
pretty
from
funny.
down frickin' town.
So I just did a jump triangle, like to where you do like a kick, and because I've got burning blade, it activated with that. So I just kicked a dude so hard that he lit on fire.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Come to dojo if you want to heal. That's where I'm
There's
gonna
somebody
drop it.
stuck at dojo, so I don't know. Oh, never mind. They died.
I'm reclaiming the stable. Oh, hey, Jeremy.
Kalen, I cannot crouch that fast. I don't know how you're doing it so fast.
Pro controller.
Oh, that's what that's why they charge
Wait,
so much.
what? Do we have a pro controller for the PS5 already?
I still have the PS4. That's what I was wondering. You guys are on PS5,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's cross-gen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything is cross-gen, thankfully. Barracks.
Yeah, all three of us are on PS5.
Yep.
I'm at barracks.
Ghosts were not yet finished.
So were you serious when you said you hadn't played this map, Jeremy?
I am 100% serious.
Okay, so when they come barracks, there's this gate that Jake's aiming at. That's where they come from, and it's a really good choke point. They're coming
okay.
barracks again, so come over here and you can help me hold it.
A
Yep,
ghost
coming.
shows no hesitation.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
Watch his shit.
Great choke point. Lots of choking happening over here.
More barracks, I think.
No, it's
No, it's stable. Kalen gets stable.
Any trick for stable?
They will come from there. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I saw where you pinged.
Yeah. Not really any tricks. If there was one to lose, it's stable. So stable is farm.
Okay.
Come to stable so I can heal you. Just because to get to barracks, stable is the outlier, I guess. To where the barracks, it's behind the barracks spawn. So if we let barracks go, for example, the barracks spawn would be able to go to stable without having to pass through us, if that makes sense. So it's just the one on the outside. Headshots.
The ghosts brace themselves for another path.
and back.
I'm going barracks. Jake, if you want to line up on barracks to get some shots, go for it. I, again, have bows. Or not bows, bombs. I do not, I'm not getting headshots.
I have booms.
I have booms.
I have the boom booms.
Involved.
Caitlin, can you go chase down the stragglers?
Where?
On barracks, sorry.
Where?
2 more.
Hit them.
Oh, I forgot I was playing a different class.
It's okay, I'll always take a heal.
Do you have that bottom tier unlocked, Caitlin, to where you get the heal or the fire?
There's a lot of stuff locked.
Okay,
Check
so you may just be
things I have
able.
equipped are the only things unlocked.
You may only have the revive. Then I'm gonna heal us.
So, Steven, earlier you were doing just fire. You weren't healing us?
Correct. I had a little bit of heals, but now I'm running the fire build, but with more
Right.
heals. It's confusing, but my ult is for heals, not fire now.
The ghosts fight. And
Got it.
His
It is driving me crazy. This controller sounds like a baby crying.
never satisfied.
Galen dojo. Jake redirect, go over to dojo. Jeremy and I are gonna wipe up barracks. Okay, I'm gonna head to dojo.
Barracks is good. Yep.
Yeah, Jeremy sit tight between barracks and stable.
Yep.
I can never get to dojo fast enough.
Yep. Staying at stable.
Enemies' numbers drop quickly.
Oh my god. Going to barracks.
Yeah, Barracks is about to get hit pretty hard.
Damn.
Hey, Kalen, clean up dojo. There's one guy on there.
Oh, Jojo.
Thank you. Oh my god!
Four
Yep.
freaking bombs.
Kalen, can you reset dojo?
Yep.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm giving you call-outs like you're an assassin. I keep forgetting that you're not.
Just playing a little ditty.
So Kalen, since Jeremy's gonna be pretty much posted up, like his area of ownership is gonna be stable and barracks. If dojo is ever in trouble and we're all alive, can you just beeline to dojo? That can be kind of your point to just worry about that. All right, let him get to the barracks. It's inside defense areas. That's helpful for you. It makes them easier to shoot.
It's so dicey, though.
Jeremy, if you want to go stable, I got this.
Okay.
What?
Just cause.
It got so quiet. I just hear the pitter patter of your feet, and then you just kick him.
No, dude,
Shoulder charge.
charged. Yeah.
Jeremy's really
That was
excited about
cool.
that shoulder
It was
charge.
hilarious, dude.
I've got Kalen.
I was on him, but that's fine.
Well, you were hurting, so I figured I'd heal you while in the
That's
process.
fine. It's fine.
It's literally all my class has.
It's fine.
Hey, Steven, why don't you worry more about that fire, all right? Jeez.
You made me so mad that I just
See this
got
archer?
completely off groove with those hit blocks, and I almost died. God.
Get that one.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh,
All right,
that was funny.
we might be able to do it.
Yeah. Oh no, we have plenty of time.
I don't know why I'm getting in a position like I'm going to be able to do anything.
All right, let him come.
Yep.
I'm gonna drop caltrops on barracks.
The enemy refused to retreat.
Barracks again. Oh God.
L5, D2, OP, P4. What? Vortex?
Three more. Let him come. Hold on.
Yep.
I think
Kalen, go dojo.
Vortex's code is broken.
On it.
Almost. All right,
Got it.
Jeremy, go help Kalen on dojo. I've got this.
Head your way, Caleb.
Ash.
Oh wow, he's got a party going on.
I'm bringing the party to you.
Good shot, Jake. You killed everyone.
That's what I do.
I understand, Vortex. I understand.
Ignore what I just typed. I'm playing something. Ah, okay. What you playing? What you playing, big dog?
Hold on, I've almost got incense. I feel like that doesn't heal as much as it used to.
Does anyone else, as Jeremy, you'll understand this since you're the old man of the group. I keep forgetting that. Does anyone else use a notebook more in their gaming now than they did maybe 2-3 years ago even?
Yes.
I've like become a huge fan of like little notebooks, like just little pads, because I'll write down what's happening in a game.
I have multiple like small.
I'll go stable, Jeremy. You got barracks.
Lists, and then I have a small sketch pad too that I use.
It's crazy.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Kalen, Dojo. Jeremy, you good on barracks?
Yeah.
Are we good on stable, Steven?
Yeah, we're good.
Big Oni.
I just got blinded a lot, so I was.
All right, who has more, Jeremy or?
It's just Dojo now.
World War II zombies. I miss the old 2 brain cell game days. Has anyone tried 12 minutes yet?
I hear that Kojima really loves it, so I will never play.
Did he say that? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I've heard nothing leading up to it. I was hearing all these great things like, oh man, it sounds so good, blah blah blah. Now that people have started playing it, I've heard nothing but
good.
shit about it. Like,
Yeah, it's not good.
which is so disappointing. It looked really well, and I'll tell you, it looked really good in trailers. But as soon as I saw the first review with actual gameplay, I was just like, "Oh wow, holy cow! We've been lied to." It's like this is not what this looks like.
I know Kojima has absolutely nothing to do with the game, but it's just kind of a reminder. I'm going to crap on him for a second.
Please take
for
your
someone who
opportunity.
develops games and people consider to be on the cutting edge of innovation. He talks like he's never played a video game before whenever he talks about video games. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, it's always like, I don't know, it's something more or whatever.
It's weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I'm not wrong for saying it.
Where are you going to rank the Death Stranding director's cut trailer?
Both of them.
They're pretty good. I don't know if you like the game.
The trailers I thought were terrible, just because. And again, I didn't play the game, so I can't really. I don't know how big of a deal those things are, but from the outside. Oh, also it's Ghost Weapons, so use Ghost Weapons. But they took up. Both of the trailers were part of an event, and they took up way too much time at both events because Jeff Keighley was running the events. So that just kind of frustrates me. But also, I just feel like the things that they were showing were things that you could use to just not have to play the game. And that is not a good sign. Like, literally, and I know I speak passionately about it, but ultimately, my opinion has no power over your opinion. Obviously, Kalen, if you like the game, that's great. You have more of an opinion. Your opinion matters more than mine does because you've played the game. But this is just from my perspective. Like the legs robot literally plays the game for you. It's just like
A joyride?
I don't understand how that's like, wow, this is some like if someone says this is what the game has been needing, then what they're saying is that the game is not fun to play. Right? Like, am I wrong?
No, I completely agree with you.
We need 3 more Ghost Weapon kills. Kalen, go Dojo.
Dojo.
My dirt is not very effective at killing these guys.
Yeah, my bomb takes forever.
I'm taken down by a big guy. In
Oh shoot. Barracks. I'm going.
I got this.
Yep. Just run, Jeremy.
Yeah, I had to get out of that guy's way first.
All right, 1 more Ghost Weapon kill, everybody.
Whew.
Beautiful. I've got this, Jeremy. You can move on. Ghost weapon, kill him, please.
Ghost weapon.
I don't have one.
I've got dirt almost ready. Go help Kalen on dojo. I've got this.
I'm gonna help you recoup this one.
Can I heal myself when I'm done?
I don't think
No.
so.
The ghosts were never satisfied.
Alright, we're good.
Are you using the animal spirit or the healing incense?
I have no clue. I didn't look.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Could I pop it to see or
Yeah.
just wait?
That's
The cooldown's not terrible. You can go ahead and use it so
that's
you're
such a
prepared.
Jake
Here
answer.
you go.
I'm rubbing off on you, Kaylin.
Wow.
It's not good.
Hey man, and
We did it.
you know what, Jake? I really respect
That was your ult. I was talking about your down on the D-pad.
Oh,
you're
Okay, cool.
self-aware.
Spirit.
I am. Look,
And
I don't have time to
I can
read.
really appreciate
I don't
that.
have time to read.
Kalen, here's a heal for you. Stay on dojo. Use that heal. Sorry, I placed it so awkwardly.
Ghosts were faced with enemies more powerful
But,
than before.
So back to Death Stranding. Not to rip on the game too much. Jake, help
I am.
Kalen on dojo. We're doing barracks. But the fact that it's called a director's cut is really irritating to
Well,
me.
but see,
Because-
it's like the new thing now. Now everything's a director's cut.
used to be remasters. For, yeah.
Well, like it's just the wording. But like Kojima is a man that is known for his vision, right?
Right.
So you have a game being made by
He
Kojima
has
Productions.
20/20 vision, Steven. I don't know if you know that.
Ghosts
Perfect vision.
His company is Kojima Productions, which means that he had every final say on Death Stranding. So how in the hell is this a director's
I'm
cut?
telling you,
When he
I'm
directed
telling you,
it.
I think this is just a new terminology at Sony, and
Where did it start? Because I bet it started
It did
with him.
start with Kojima, or well, Death Stranding is
Mm-hmm.
the first one to do it. But I'm just saying, I think it's a new thing with them now. Did he
my
make it
rage
happen?
is justified because he probably called it that thinking
My rage.
my total simp fan base is gonna just cream over this because it's Kojima.
Isn't he a movie buff?
I think so. I wouldn't be surprised because he can
Yeah.
he can make a trailer like no one's business. Like if he would just make movies, I'd be down for that. But he makes bad games now. At one point he made good games, but he doesn't make them anymore. And we need to start acknowledging that as a human race.
He's like the George Lucas of the video game industry.
The what?
George Lucas.
The
George
George Lucas.
Yeah,
I mean,
He has the accent.
that's
I mean,
that's a decent.
yeah. To me, that's like saying that the prequels and Death Stranding are on the same tier, though, and I would not say that because there's enjoyment to be found in the prequels. That sounds so harsh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just.
But you got to acknowledge that there's a problem. Like whether you liked Death Stranding or not, that's your business. But you cannot sit there and tell me that it was a quote unquote good enough game in terms of just reception that it gets nominated for Game of the Year. That's just shenanigans. Because people are voting for Kojima at that point. They're not voting for the product.
Yeah.
And I understand people have mad respect for Kojima. Snake Eater was amazing. It was such a good game. But that was the last game that I can think of where he had like full control that was really good. MGS5, he was not in full control of that. There was stuff that went on with that. Oh, we have to do fire damage. 2 kills with fire damage, everybody.
I still love that game though.
Right. But that is not. I don't think anyone would tell you that is Kojima's game. He worked on it, right? But it was
There's like hints of it, but
yeah. There's some Kojima in it, but it's Konami's game.
yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And so that's my point there. Metal Gear Solid 4. Basically, all I know about it is that it was a hell of a movie, there was no gameplay, like at all. Which, you know, kind of leads into my point of, I think that he'd be much better off in like film or animation or something, directing in that realm, because he's a lot better at creating visual intrigue than he is at making compelling interactive experiences.
Maybe he'll get the opportunity, and then that'll be what he does. Going back to the Game Awards, though, I thought that was just a horrible way to end the show.
Oh, the Gamescom day one? Yeah, like, I make a lot of jokes at Jeff Keighley's expense, but they write themselves. Like, honestly. When there is this big thing, when you have Game of the Year revealed, that is Midnight Suns, Game of the Century revealed, and then and then you've got all these other big reveals, and it's like, let's end strong with this game that no one wants.
Well, there are some people that are going to be excited about it.
There's some people that are excited about it, but like,
it's not a good ending game. Like, the Gamescom opening night started really strong and then just got weaker and weaker throughout the night.
Death Stranding Director's Cut is something you do in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
So that you've got the people who are just like sitting there with their arms crossed, like, I don't like any of this. They could be like, oh, hey, that game that I like because it's Kojima. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, Galen, clutch. Thank you.
Clutch or die.
Clutch or kick.
God, just watch
That's a great clan name.
Clutch or kick?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got stable. Kalen, can you go dojo? Thank you. I didn't realize they were still doing stuff on
I didn't
barracks.
either.
How's dojo?
Another one spawned.
Okay. I asked and then I saw something just throw you. I didn't see what hit you. I just saw your silhouette through the wall just go flying.
Okay.
Okay. Got it. Message received.
Dang, that got a little dicey there for a second.
All right. Kalen, where are you? Stand still.
Got cyberpunked again. I'm sorry, Vortex, that's an old comment, but were we talking about Cyberpunk? Cyberpunk had its first DLC come out, and it's just cosmetics, and Johnny's
they responded saying, "We worked really hard on this."
I didn't see that, but that's funny. I'm just like, I don't even know that if the paid DLC for that would have to look
Dojo. So outside defense area,
freaking dope.
Well, they've been working on a multiplayer thing. If they're still doing that,
that's happening.
What if it's just TDM?
What if it's a what?
Just TDM. I would be very upset.
It's a VR.
Oh, yeah.
What was the BR you were so excited about, Steven?
Gosh, I have to check our text. It was something nano. Basically, it's a BR that is like more of a PvPvE kind of setting where you're fighting AI, and there are these nanos, is what they're called. They're like these robot minions. You can find them and tame them. So you have one nano with you. Every player does. And you can command your nano. So basically, you're operating your character and then your teammate at the same time. It looks fun. It looks very interesting. Like that's a gimmick that is enough to get me interested in seeing more. And also, they said that there are like 3 modes, and one of them is PvE focused. So that has me like, okay.
Yeah, I remember that was shown for a brief second at the opening night, and I was just like, I'm not interested in this. But I didn't realize it was a BR. And then even more shocking to hear that it's a BR you're interested in. It's like, wow, okay.
That's just an interesting idea.
Oh, no, yeah.
And you know I'm a micromanager, like in games. That's why I like summon builds, because I can do multiple things at once. And so any game that's like, hey, control AI companions, work as a team, that's interesting to me. That's a cool concept. That's why my main character in Guild Wars 2 is my pet ranger, because I'm 2 characters at the same time.
Yeah, my bow sounds exactly like Asher crying, and it is really driving me crazy. I need to figure that out.
Steven,
Yep.
does Destiny 2 have your attention again?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I squandered my opportunity there, Kalen. I got Steven to come back, and then I just did not commit enough time to play with him, so I ruined my chance.
There's nothing there for me. Also, I like to consider myself a man of principle. I have not bought an EA game, even though Battlefield is tempting me. I'm gonna have to work around to not give them any of the money. And with Destiny, it's like, you know what, if this is your thing, fine. But it's really hard to deny that they are just milking this. They are just looking for every excuse to monetize everything. And I'm just not down with it. When I saw that battle passes weren't retroactive, to where like if I have the current season, I still have to buy the previous seasons to get the content from those seasons. That's disgusting.
Well, but see, there's no opportunity. There's no way to buy the content from previous seasons.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
I mean, you had to be there.
And that's the problem. I should not feel... they shouldn't be able to strong-arm me into playing their game.
Yeah.
I should play their game because it's fun and I enjoy it. Not because I feel like I'm going to get left behind if they decide to start being a good game again. Which honestly is the reason probably 40% of the population that plays Destiny anymore. Because they know if it's the same culture around buying Apple products. You're afraid to stop because of how much of a hassle it would be to go back.
See, I enjoy Destiny,
I need help.
but it does help having being on par, or I don't know whatever you're saying. Like I am caught up, so therefore I'm probably having a more enjoyable time than someone who is trying to get back into it would be.
But it's scummy. Like, I'm not saying that Destiny is a game that is devoid of enjoyment. I'd be lying.
I don't know that it's scummy. They're putting out really good content right now. Is all I have to say. There's some.
This is the first time that they've put out good content in how many years?
I don't know, but they found their groove, and it is worth the money right now, in my opinion. But
see, right now, if you're gonna be caught up in Destiny, right now isn't a thing. You have to buy into it, and that's what's scummy. I'm not saying they're not making content that's worth time or energy, but it's kind of hard to deny that they are putting their best foot forward every single 3 months. They're not. They are doing occasionally good stuff.
No, right now, like the seasons that have all happened in this year of content have all been banger after banger after banger after banger.
I've only heard good things about the most.
That's because people are coming back. Like the season of the hunt when Uldren came back and is the Crow. I missed that season, but I've gone back and watched some of the story stuff. Really, really good. Obviously, everybody is okay with Uldren now. We call him the Crow. He's really the Crow now.
That's wrong.
Why is that wrong?
That just feels like it was. Don't you dare do it, Bungie.
See, I was the same way, Steven. I was like, no way am I ever forgiving Uldren. But then you meet Crow, and he's not Uldren. He's a new light, and like you go through that whole story, you see what he's all about.
Then just make it a different character.
Well, but I think it's more interesting with it being somebody who
it's more emotionally manipulative when you create a controversial character so that people can be like, wow, they've really turned me around on this character's arc. I hated him, but now I like him. It's because they manipulated the situation that way. And yeah, you can write a good arc, but something about it, and I've not really looked too much up in the way they did the story, but something about it just I had a feeling in the back of my mind that the entire time when we killed Aldrin, they were just going to be like, this means nothing. It's literally just this thing to make you feel something later on. And I don't like that because it makes me feel like they're just not completing any arcs. And a moment that should have been a really big defining moment where there's you close the chapter, they just use that emotional resonance to make you feel something later on.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not smart enough, I don't think, to know exactly what you're saying. But like, what happens?
I'm trying to figure out what I'm saying.
To spoil what happens. Like, we meet Aldrin again. You kind of spend in that season spending time with him, kind of getting. I would imagine most people were still angry, but started to say, you know what, this is a different person entirely. It's not even Aldrin, it's just his face. But then in the next season, the one that I came back in, that's the one where he saves Zavala from being assassinated, and there's this amazing mirror image of him laying on the ground and Zavala reaching out a hand to basically accept him, and it mirrors perfectly the shot of Cade being shot by Aldrin. To me, that's like an amazing arc.
I think I know what I'm trying to say. So you have this character that is just despicable that you make the players hate. Like, they get really emotionally invested in disliking this guy. You kill him. You're just like, great, that's done. You bring back this character, and you have people who are just like, wow, I don't think I'll ever be able to forgive him. And he's written in such a way to where, yes, it's explainable. You can explain that he is a different person, but they wrote him in such a way to where he's perfect, to where he's like too likable. And it feels like it was less in service of the story, and it was more in service of manipulating the player's emotions so that they can be tricked into thinking that was a redemption arc. But it's not a redemption arc if you're using the argument that it's not Aldrin. It's just them using your heightened anger towards Aldrin to make the Crow seem like that much better of a character, even though, they're not the same. So it's not redemption. It's just, hey, you thought you were mad at this guy, but you're not, even though you still are, because they're separate. Does that make sense? Like, they were framing it as a redemption arc, but it's not. It's just a completely different character.
I mean,
and that's, I mean, it's not a redemption arc, because if you say this is the Crow, that was Aldrin, then it's just them introducing an overly perfect character to bank on the players being convinced that they like him, even though he's not. He's just a different guy. So if they weren't going to try to use that emotional manipulation, why didn't they just write in a new character? It just feels like emotional manipulation, but not in service to the story. It's like what I said with Last of Us 2, how a lot of it's, I know that's what I need to say right now, but a lot of its story was in service of the player, not in service of the story. Like Last of Us 1, Joel is the focus. Everything happens for Joel's arc. But in Last of Us 2, the story was more focused on making the player feel like garbage and just feel bad all the time. So the story felt like it was less in service of any of the characters in their arcs and more in service of making the player feel something. That's what I mean by emotionally manipulative. Is that it just feels too perfect because they're trying to write to the audience, not write to the story. And I know that sounds really petty, Steven, but
yeah, and see, and I understand what you're saying, but I disagree. Like I think sure, to some degree, there is some manipulation happening, emotional manipulation happening there, but I do think it's in service of the story, especially with what's happening with Osiris right now. I think it makes sense in the story. It's for the story.
Like, let me know when the story like does something big. Like I know it's making waves right now, whatever, Sabathon, all that kind of stuff.
I was going to say, what would you define as big, Steven?
See,
would you define,
because I'm so
joining forces with the Elixni as big?
That's dumb.
That was this whole season's arc, and it was amazing. Like, it was so good.
I don't like that because we still fight Fallen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So are we joined forces with all of the Elixni, or just
it's House Fallen, House Light that we've joined forces with?
That's fine. That's fine.
There's a great arc with Saint, because Saint is like known for like killing Fallen and like and
headbutting at a Fallen commander to death. Yeah.
So he gets put in charge of kind of being the liaison between the Elixni and the people of the city. And at first, he's very against it and is still kind of reluctant to work with them. And at a certain point, the main Elixni, Mithrax, he explains to Saint that in their culture, he is a monster. Like he is the boogeyman for them. And that really...
Why is he the liaison?
Ikora puts him there.
Why does Ikora put him there?
She thought, she basically gambled and said, if Saint, the boogeyman of the Elixni, could come to be friends with them, then no one in the city, like, that shows everyone that it's possible.
That was a terrible idea.
It pays off big time though. So he tells Saint that, right? And Saint gets really affected by it, right? Because we all know Saint as like this gentle giant. He feeds pigeons. He carries children. Whatever. He's like this sweet soul. And so suddenly he starts to notice that the Elixni fear him, like children, like baby Elixni hatchlings, like run away from him in terror. And so that really starts to affect him. And so he starts to try to make amends to them. And anyway, by the end, what ends up happening is the faction leaders basically let the Vex invade that area of the city. And the Elixni are defending themselves. Our Guardian is trying to close the portal so that no more Vex come. And while we're trying to close it, there's all this call outs, like, okay, who can get to him fast? Who can get to him fast? And Saint is like, I'm coming, Mithrax. And Mithrax is like, no, you need to defend your people. Like, go save the people of the city. And Saint screams back, you are my people. And then there's this really cool cutscene that shows Mithrax and Saint fighting together. And basically, it's just this really cool moment of like Mithrax saying, "This is the tale we'll tell from now on. When we say the Saint, this is the story they'll remember. The Saint fighting alongside of us, whatever." And then anyway, they all win, and we win the day. And it's all fine. But
so that sounds cool, but I'm gonna call it emotional irony. That very much feels like they had the means to an end. Like they knew, wow, how poetic would it be if this guy who literally is known for headbutting Fallen to death, what if he had to make friends with them and they just kind of tried to get there? Because hearing that Ikora, the warlock vanguard, who is supposed to be smart when it comes to relations with different species and politics, to send him is the dumbest idea.
I don't see how you think that's dumb. I don't see how you think that's dumb.
If you send a guy, okay, how do I say this and not be insensitive? That would be like sending Hitler.
Oh my God.
To make peace with America. Because we know him as a monster, right? Mm-hmm. And when he's like, guys, I'm good now. We're good. If you are banking the relations,
well, so let me maybe I misexplained. Basically, the Elixni came to us in need of shelter. Basically, they're on the run. They're trying to escape. I forget what they were running from. I guess it was other Elixni from whatever house started to use darkness. They were on the run from them, and we allowed them to take shelter in our city because the city was taken over by Vex, and Mithrax is a splicer, and splicers can communicate with technology or whatever. So anyway, they needed shelter, and we needed help stopping this Vex incursion. So we were already. It wasn't like Ikora was like, hey, we need to, just out of nowhere, we need to befriend the Fallen. Like, no, suddenly we were all in need of each other's help. But obviously tensions are high because they're in the city. You know, these people have been there. This race has been our enemy for generations. And so, yeah.
Right. But if tensions are high, you don't send in the Grim Reaper.
Well, but Saint's not a Grim Reaper. I mean, like I just said, we all know that he's a gentle giant, whatever. And so he's not going to just go. He's not just going to go off on a rampage on his own. You know, like he'll kill if the Elixni started jumping around killing people, he would have acted. But as long as things stayed peaceful, which I think Ikora knew from the Elixni at least that it would stay peaceful. I think she was more worried about the people of the city coming to accept our new allies.
Was it a dire situation where time was of the essence?
I mean, I would say so. The city was literally being taken over by Taken Energy and Vex.
Right. So in that situation, to win over it, because with the Elixni, it would take a lot to show, oh, hey, I'm not such a bad guy. The stories are exaggerated, especially when like he walks around. I assume he still has the helmet.
Oh yeah.
Like I assume the helmet is very important part in the tellings of his exploits. And you're walking around brandishing this thing that has literally caved in the skulls of your ancestors. And you could see him be like, oh, he doesn't seem so bad after all. But you're still literally like, you know that he did those things. It's unmistakable. It's him. He's wearing that on his face. It is not a good political move when in a dire situation to be like, hey, you who represents so many people killed of their kind, we need a quick turnaround in the political front. They'll like, if we're trying to get them, like tensions are high, we're trying to get tensions low, so let's send you in. If it was a long-term thing, I could see that.
I mean, they're with us long-term. It looks like.
But I mean, if it was a gambit over a long period of time, and not, hey, we need to work together like now. It seems more insulting.
I mean, we had to work together now. Period. Liaison or not.
Right, but using him as the liaison seems, and this is just, I'm trying to identify and explain the problem that I have with Destiny storytelling, and this sounds like a hill that I'm choosing to die on, but it's a good example. So really, ultimately, it's inconsequential. Like it's like, yeah, fine, whatever. But it's an example of the setup being there and them just kind of like, it just feels overly winking to the audience, I guess, to where it's like you had a new writer come in that was like, oh, this Saint 14 guy, he killed these fallen people. Let's bend the story to such a way where his arc is thrown to where you would last expect it to go. So it's predictable when trying to be like when trying to swerve. And I just, to me, the way you get there is as important as where you end up. And so cohesion with the story and the characters is important. And this is Destiny we're talking about. So they haven't really started doing characters till recent years. But it just feels like there's not a story there. Like they're just kind of taking bits, and they're like, this is the important thing of these 3 seasons, and that's going to carry us, I guess. Because that's every time I hear people talk about this season or whichever one The Crow was, that's the only thing that people can draw me to. It's like, well, okay, what happened though? Like, what's the story? Like, where is it still the same? Vex are bad and popping up everywhere. Hive are bad and they're popping up everywhere. Fallen are bad except for this one group of Fallen. So really, the Fallen are still bad. It's like they're just running in place, but they're occasionally like throwing in something that has some semblance of being interesting, but in the long term, it's just kind of like inconsequential. And please stop me from talking. Because this has gone.
I feel like they're building towards something with Savathun, and even beyond that, just like the darkness in general.
Yeah, we've thought that so many times though, and I guess I need to, and then that's what I say when I say I need them to do something, because for years it's been like, because people were calling out Savathun with Dreaming City.
Right.
How many years ago was Forsaken? Yeah. It's been like 4 years.
It hasn't been that long. It's been like
3, maybe. I'll look it up.
3, yes.
But you see my point. Like, it just, we can say, oh yeah, they're going somewhere. But when are we going to get there?
Well, I mean, what they've told us, we have the Witch Queen, which is this next year of content, and then we have Lightfall, which is the next year, and then the final year of the current, what they're calling the current arc. I forget what it's called. They just announced the name. Season Final Shape, I think is what it's called.
And maybe and that brings up a good point. Maybe the fact that they did specifically plan out the next however many years of content, maybe at that point they did start telling cohesive story. But for me, it was too little, too late, because the story, I'm sure, is fine. Like it's probably better than what they've done in the past, because it's going somewhere. It knows where it wants to end up at least. But it's not, to me, worth it from the amount of time and money and Luke Smith nerfing everything that I want to do with my life that I would have to go through to get that story out of it. Because it's at the end of the day, it's just nothing special. Because Destiny started to feel like a chore. That's where I was, and I don't want to ruin anyone's enjoyment of the game, because if it's for you, great, it's for you. But I am someone who, to me, simply collecting everything that the game is throwing at me in terms of loot is not enough. I need interesting mechanics, a story that doesn't suck, which we've established that maybe they're doing that now. But like, there's so many things that Destiny needs to do to get me back. And one of those very big things is stop charging me $15 every few months just to get the right to exist.
I mean, you can always, like, the season pass exists for free. You don't have to do the season. It's every year you might have to pay for the new, whatever the year content is.
But if you're gonna be serious about the game, and I can't do anything half-assed.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. If you're gonna be a hardcore playing every week, checking in at reset, right, grinding for whatever, then yeah, I would think you'd get more bang for your buck, or just more bang, period, to buy for the season pass. But you don't have to do that to get the story content, to do
We probably could have done an entire round of survival in the amount of time.
I know. Well, for a second, Asher was kicking, and then he stopped, and then we just kept talking, and I kept thinking like, okay, he's probably going to be up by the time we do that. So, all right, let's do one more round. We'll call it.
Does that work for you guys? Are you good with one more round, even though we just wasted like 30 minutes of your lives?
Which of these legends?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Galen?
Good.
I want someone to watch.
Should I?
I want.
Go ahead, Galen.
Oh.
Excellent.
Should I go back to assassin?
You play whatever you feel like playing.
I feel like it didn't matter in that last round what I was playing.
What do you enjoy playing?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Play whatever you're feeling like, as long as it has gear score 75 and up.
I want somebody to go back and watch that whole conversation and tell me how many times Kalen changed outfits. Because I feel like
But you guys can see that?
well, I just feel like every couple seconds I would blink and Kalen's outfit would change.
That would have been a good segment for the podcast.
It would have. I was not expecting us to go so hard into that conversation.
I wasn't either.
We're back to gaming now.
Props to you for actually still being here, Vortex. So in situations like that, I need to be told to stop, because I will find something to continue a conversation with. So you need to just be like, hey, last word.
I should have said, hey, do we want to keep going, or is that it? And that would have really got us going. But yeah, I'm just trying to understand.
I don't want to sound hateful, because I'm trying.
I am trying to get educated, because the Saint thing legit made me cry. Like I enjoyed that arc so much, and just thought that was the coolest thing. Like, what a moment we've come to. This is great. And so to hear you say, that's just kind of cheap, manipulative, whatever. It's like, ugh, okay, well, what am I not understanding that's happening here?
If I and I'm able to say this, because I mean, we talked about Ghost of Tsushima using storytelling that was predictable, but its implementation is what made it so impressive. Its music, its performances, the visuals, just everything made it to where the predictable story did not need anything else. It just told the story that it was here to tell well. So in that event, if I'm able to say the moment Ikora is just like, hey, and this may not be how it happened, but that's irrelevant. Hey, Saint, you're gonna be our liaison to the Elixir. If I can say in that moment, beat by beat, what they're gonna do, then they better be sure that they execute it well. Otherwise, it's that case of thinking that the idea itself is enough. And this is the only reason, and this whole time it's been my fault, assuming that Bungie went with the just enough approach. That's because that's what they've done in the past. They have this habit of thinking that a good idea in the realm of storytelling is the hard part, but it's not. And so I was assuming in my own head that the powerful part of that was the idea itself, not the execution of that arc, because that's what they've done in the past. I could, that's where my opinion has to stop, because I haven't seen it implemented, and maybe they did it in a way to where it's the saying that I have about criticism. When you're watching a puppet show, don't be mad that you can see the man pulling the strings. Be mad that the puppet wasn't interesting enough that you weren't watching it. And if I'm immediately drawn to the man pulling the strings because they're not telling what is I would consider to be a predictable story, just for the sake of the argument, then it's like I'm not engaged, because it's like I've heard this before, I've seen this before. If you're going to do this, do it well, do it in a way that is interesting or compelling. Don't just give yourself a pat on the back Yeah, ranged attacks. Don't give yourself a pat on the back because you came up with an emotionally ironic arc for a character. And I'm not saying that's what they did. That's where my head went in terms of Bungie doing that with Saint 14, because that's what they kind of did with Ultimate. It was like, gosh, players are gonna be so torn because they shot this guy, but now they're gonna like him because he's actually not a mustache twirling villain anymore. I would just need to see the arcs implemented. Got you.
Yeah, I would be curious to know what you think, because I mean, you talk about Ghost of Tsushima, you know, there's cutscenes, there's all sorts of stuff. Most of Destiny's story is still happening, like, you'll be in a fight, and you'll be hearing dialogue from characters happening around you.
You good on boat, Jeremy?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
And so, you know, week to week, you'd hear new dialogue where Mithrax is trying to help us and trying to work with us, and Saint and the faction people are just not very trusting of him and are just kind of like, you better watch your back, you know, Elixni, whatever. And then week to week, it'd be like, oh. And like the moment that they told Saint about how he's kind of their boogeyman, like there's a nice little animated cutscene that goes along with that. And I mean, I don't know, Saint's reaction to that is really strong. And then like he has a strong reaction, but then it's like 2 or 3 weeks later, you kind of slowly see him try to be nicer, try to be more understanding. And even like try to interact with the kids, the hatchlings. I don't know. To me, the length of it, the fact that every week a tiny little, sometimes tiny, sometimes big thing will happen. That's what keeps me coming.
I could see that working to the favor and to the detriment, because if that isn't done in such a way to where I am engaged, and this is not me saying they didn't, but the fact that it's that, like you said, because it is done in the middle of mission kind of way, to where you're playing the game while you're hearing the audio logs or whatever, that to me says that it probably is done in a fairly generic way, because that's really hard to not be generic when you're playing the game.
Yeah. And I mean, I'll say this too. Another thing, and this has always been a thing with Destiny, is a lot of the lore is happening in lore tabs and in, notes that come with guns, that tell stories. I've been watching, YouTube videos of people basically reading those to you, because, I can't read, and kind of explaining to me, as somebody who came in at Destiny 2 year one, don't have any backup experience from Destiny 1, kind of explaining to me the significance of some of the things that are happening. That has really helped me, especially this season, because there's lots of stories with the Elixni and the people of the city that are happening behind the scenes. Like there's this one story that happens over several lore tabs about this Elixni who gets basically a hall pass to go in certain areas of the city. He kind of is like a page
inside defense areas.
He's kind of like a page boy, if you will. And Amanda Holiday teaches him sarcasm. Well, she says something to him that she says is a nice, a compliment. She says it in sarcasm. The Elixni doesn't understand sarcasm, so then he goes to get some ramen to eat, and the ramen guy tries to be nice and gives it to him for free. And so the Elixni repeats what he was told was a compliment, which is actually a string of insults. And so the people of the city hear him do that and don't understand the context of what's happened. Anyway, he gets murdered in a back alley. And it's just kind of that happens over 4 or 5 different lore tabs.
See, that's compelling. Why was that in a lore tab?
I don't know. That's just how they do it.
That's the most interesting thing that you've said about the story yet, because I was here kind of plotting beat by beat thinking like, okay, then it's probably going to do this. And then he said he gets killed in the back alley, and it's like, whoa, that's effective. And the short answer is that it's probably just hard to do that in the context of how Destiny tells stories. But I don't know. That's one of those things where I'm better off getting the story by watching Bife than I am actually playing the game. And so to me, it's like,
why play the game?
Is that right? Why play the game? That is not a benefit I would get from playing the game. And that's always been a problem with Destiny. They've always had really interesting lore, but they reduce that to codex.
The enemy had not finished their assault.
But it is not. I'm not sitting here saying Destiny tells a bad story. That's not what I'm saying. Kalen, go Cliff. Inside defense area, Jeremy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
30 seconds to get women. We can do it, but we just gotta do it.
7. Yep. But I'm not saying that Destiny has a bad story. Just full stop. I'm just saying that Destiny has so much against it in terms of its business model. Going to boat. It has so much against it in terms of its business model and how I do consider, from a monetary standpoint, what they do to be scummy. So what they do for their story or whatever needs to be really, really good, or needs to be something to justify. Oh my God. It turned me around from the guy I was hitting to a guy behind me. And so that's why we didn't get
staggered.
That's so stupid. It's just, I'm sure it's a fine story, but I've seen better. And there needs to be a lot of incentive to get me to waste the hours and the money and everything that I would in that game. When I'm getting more compelling experiences similar to what Destiny would offer me, I'm getting more compelling experiences elsewhere that don't cost me a ton of money, that respect my time. I've been playing through Fire Emblem again because I never finished my Golden Deer run. Loving it. I get the mechanics itch scratched in terms of like playing a game with loot and mechanics and everything. I get that from, I mean, just name a name. You get that out of pretty much everything these days. And I get a better co-op experience from games that actually challenge me. So it's like, sure, Destiny has things to do and there's a story there and everything, but in nothing it does is it more interesting in those ways than an experience I could get elsewhere where I don't have to spend money. Well, I'm not strongly encouraged to spend money every few months, and I'm not feeling like if I don't play the game, I'm going to suffer.
Right.
It's just much easier for me to just be like, Destiny was fun while it lasted, but and I'll probably eat those words, and I'll probably revisit it eventually, and I'll probably regret it again. Who knows? Because if I was like I said, I'm not here saying that Destiny is bad. Just full stop. Because there is stuff. There is stuff to Destiny that is interesting. Like when I like that stupid turret build that I was gonna make for the Warlock, I was like, okay, yeah, that's you got me. That is interesting. And then I get the expansion, and they immediately disable the turret. Like you can't make this stuff up. Luke Smith has it against me.
It's been re-enabled, by the way. I know, I've seen people.
I know it was re-enabled. It was re-enabled not too long after it was disabled, but there have been things that have got me interested in it again. But I feel like every time I've regretted it. When I got Shadowkeep, whatever it was called, that was a big oof. I got the Ice Powers time expansion, and that was like, okay, the gunplay feels good, but why did I spend so much money on this? Like, I noticed the changes for sure, but you still have the like the overcomplicated transmog system, and there's all this stuff that is. I don't have faith in Bungie to not completely screw me over again. and it's hard for me to do that to where, like, I mean, just ask Jeremy. When playing Division, using Division, and this is not a good Division story, so it's using an example of, hey, Kalen, can you go to Cliff, help Jake out? I've got to go to beach. But in Division, I made this really awesome build that was like a pet ranger build, basically, to where I was able to run myself and a drone, and I was able to have high survivability because of a way I implemented a gear set that it was not intended for, but it wasn't broken. It was just an interesting way of using something that you wouldn't normally use. And I'm pretty sure I've told you about this before, but they patched it to where even though they didn't change the wording, they just made it to where you could not use the set that way because of whatever reason. That was hard for me to come back to because I was so excited about that build, and they just crushed it. And it was like, what do I do now? Destiny does that with me every season. I feel like if I'm ever there long enough to be a part of multiple seasons, that's happened to me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the mods change every season, so.
I hate a dynamic meta. I hate it because I want to be able to say, this is an idea I have, and the only way I want this to change is with the implementation of new, not changing what exists. Like, if you're going to add new stuff to the game, that's great. But don't change the meta by excessive nerfs, because then you're just taking away what already was in the game. I've got you.
Thank you, thank you.
I've got both of you. And I know it's probably incredibly frustrating to hear me talk about this, about a game that you like, but I'm not trying to be a downer or,
no, I mean,
or anything.
It doesn't bother me if you don't like it.
I get frustrated at myself when I fail to communicate what I'm trying to say. And so I dig deep, and I try to double down, and I make a metaphor about bouncy houses and a woman having relationship problems.
Well, and I mean, like I said, I think Kaylin actually asked a question about Destiny, and then that got us into that. But no, I mean, I wanted to know.
Kaylin, did you know that you were gonna just derail,
stir the pot?
I even heard it. You were just like, hey, "This will get a chuckle out of everybody." Hey, Steven, you gonna play Destiny? And then it was like, "Oh no."
See, the problem is now I am so hardcore back into Destiny that Steven and I are just at polar opposite ends of that spectrum. So like that's just gonna spark conversation.
You got boat, Jeremy?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
As is tradition.
As is the way.
Whoa.
Death struck from a distance.
Other side of cliff.
You can't miss Steven's trap card.
Yeah, Akib made the mistake of asking how I would do in-game differently, since I hate that movie so much. I like to think that I came up with some pretty good ideas.
You wrote like a short dissertation.
It was a six point dissertation. Yeah. And that was just what I thought of like over lunch. But it's just one of those things where I feel strongly about a lot of stuff when, like, if I'm not a professional,
right?
But if I can ever sit and look at someone who is getting paid to write professionally, something that I would love to do, but never will. If I can look at something and I can say, I can do better, there's a problem. Because I shouldn't be able to do better. These people are getting paid to do this kind of stuff. And so it's frustrating when I have, and we're actually going to get like real here, when I have self-esteem issues, when I cannot write a single piece of fiction that I feel confident in. It's frustrating when I see that what sells is garbage. Because then it's like, what does that say about me? What does that say about my writing? You know? And because I'm incapable of disconnecting one thought from another, that's just kind of the hell I live in my head. So that's why I try to dissect everything that I consume in terms of narrative or whatever aspects of media, Kalen, critical strikes, and assassinations. Because I need to understand and see if I really do think that there's a better way to do it, or if I just saw something or didn't see something that I should have seen, or whatever else.
Right.
It helps me to understand the method. So I overanalyze things to the point of just sucking the fun out of it. Kalen, go Cliff. But yeah, that's just me. You guys are subscribed to the channel, so it's your mistake.
It's your mistake.
Steven, I've told you multiple times, I always like listening to you.
Look, this has been amazing conversation.
Not argue, a conversation, yeah.
And
it's always enjoyable.
Steven, I hope you hear me say that too. This has been really, I really, that picking your brain here has been really good. I hope, just going back to what you were just saying.
Just articulate it.
Yes, you do. I hope, Steven, that, or what I would like, I would challenge you, I guess, is I hope not a condescending way to say that. I would say, when you see that, you know, well, this crap is selling, you know, what does that say about me, whatever. What it should say is, dang, if people are buying this shit, like they'll absolutely buy mine, you know.
I really wish that I was capable of that kind of confidence. I've tried. But then I make a Discord server before I'm ready and the project disappears. And you know, that's what happens when I try to feign confidence. So it's just difficult. You good on boat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing to
I'm going beach.
Far reach you. Always great to hear from someone who cares to a godly level, says
Godly level,
Vortex.
2 more kills, Kalen. You got him?
Nope.
You're welcome.
Oh my god. I just got unlocked into a dude's mace like 4 times.
Oh man.
But we will. I just gotta say, I love this game. Like,
Yeah,
speaking of all that we just talked about, the gameplay of this mode.
Oh, buddy.
I mean, this game mode, I can't get over. They just did an amazing job taking.
I am pumped for the new content.
I am too,
and I hope that I'm not setting the bar too high. But based on what I've heard,
let me just say, Iki Island is one of the best like DLCs that I've ever bought.
Wow.
And I can say that with confidence. Like it's literally a continuation of the game in the realist and like.
Yeah,
sense.
Without spoiling too much, it dives a lot into Jin's relationship with his dad, which we didn't really get to see much of.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard, is that it's a really good Jin story.
Young Jin?
There is a little bit of young Jin, but it's.
I would assume it would. When did Jin's father die?
When he was young, on Iki Island.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on Iki.
Oh crap!
Gee.
I just realized you're up there alone, Jake. I'm coming.
I'm up here literally alone, Steven.
How'd you
die?
die?
I mean, there's no enemies.
How'd you... Oh wait, you didn't die.
I did.
Yeah, that's right. Where do I need to go? I'm confused.
I'm clear on Cliff.
Boat.
Okay.
We have like
Thank you.
3 Onis. Actually, 5 Onis. 2 brutes and 3 of the spears. was one of them.
My arrows
Just trying to help. I didn't have anything good. Steven can probably talk about shoelaces for 2 hours and make it entertaining.
Let me tell you though, there was an episode of Phineas and Ferb that was about the tip of a shoelace called an aglet. I will never forget what an aglet's called because of that episode of Phineas and Ferb. It had a song and everything. It was great.
Phineas and Ferb was such a great show.
It's still a great show. I still watch it on occasion. Not ashamed to admit it. When my nieces and nephews were here, they were like, "Hey, can we watch Phineas and Ferb in the morning?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!"
I remember
we can."
you were just
I
like,
said that.
"Yes."
I did not say hell yeah, but I should have.
Say hell right.
Hell right.
All right, brother.
Hell right, brother. We can watch the Phineas and Ferb.
Headshots. Hold on,
Headshots, Jake.
He's even here. I'll be right back.
I'll try not to fail you guys.
Brace themselves for another battle.
Flynn's distressed. He's on the bed. I don't know if he
There's
misses.
one for me.
I don't know if he misses Anna or if he just feels like I'm not paying enough attention to him because
Is
RuneScape.
Anna still playing RuneScape? That's what I was just about to ask.
I don't know. I haven't checked my phone in quite a while. Oh, I got a lot of texts. Goodness. I just got
You got incinerated.
I looked at my phone and I looked up and I was getting just drilled by 2 Oni.
Ooh.
I know what I said. I know
it's an
what I
accurate
said.
description of what
I got
just witnessed.
drilled.
Defeated an Oni.
Steve. Just lining up my shot, Steven. shoulder charge. Why can't I say shoulder? Shoulder charge.
Dang. Wave 14.
Yeah, we're almost there.
That's ridiculous.
Kicking, bruh.
You should do a 25 round.
Getting that gnar.
25 round
Yeah,
ones
thrashing
are
gnar.
rough.
Enemies on their way.
Oh yeah, no, I can imagine. I'm good with 15.
I think that was
It's a good
that
length.
might have been part of the update actually, because I'm trying to think. I'm like, I swear this should be more.
Nightmare.
Is it?
That's what you're thinking of. I think is the
Okay,
nightmare.
good. Thank God, because that's what it was. That was just ridiculous.
Enemies fell
Yep.
quickly.
All right, I'm going back to
I got beach.
Thank you, Jake.
You're welcome.
Ghost brought destruction from afar.
Galen, go help
I
Jake on
got
cliff.
it. I got it. Calm down.
You sure?
Yeah. I'm just shooting people. It's easier for me. I'm spec'd into range for everything. Jeremy, how are you?
I'm good, man.
I've got a present for you. Do you want it? Are you getting it?
No, there's only
Are
2
you
guys
getting it?
left. You killed one guy that had his silver knife.
I just worry about you over there all by yourself, man.
No, I appreciate it. I do. Looking out for the little guy.
You're the big guy, but
I was just gonna say,
you're
I'm
always
probably
you're
the
always
biggest guy.
You're the guy with the big
you're
ass.
always over there by yourself.
Big
So it's like,
ass.
all right.
Last word.
Yeah, I'm kind of proud that I'm over here by myself.
Galen,
You
good
know what I'm
cliff.
saying? I holds it down.
Jeremy holds it down. I just try to come support when I can.
Ghosts refused to let
No, you kill it though.
Literally.
Yeah, like people just drop around me and it's fantastic.
both can't be beat.
That's 2 for Cliff. You want me to stay down here still?
Yeah, I'll go cliff.
Go to beach or boat, depending on what gets it. Alright, that's another Cliff.
Galen, use your down on the D-pad ability. As the Ronin, that's a really important part of playing it.
Okay.
You guys
Just-
got more
you-
spawning into your right.
Don't worry about saving it because of cooldown. It's a pretty quick cooldown. and it's just like if people are hurting, incense pot is nice. If you're in a fight, having the dog is nice because usually the dog is ready by the time it goes away. So you can actually have constant uptime on dog. I'm dead.
I got Steven.
Kalen's got me.
Oh shit. That hurt.
On. Got it.
There's 2 more bears
Of
over
course
here.
there are. I was like, what are we missing?
Nice.
Beautiful.
Just demolished those bears.
And I played a ballad.
love this
Kalen, lead the way. Everyone follow Kalen.
Oh, the bear's following us.
What a
It's a good bear. He lasted like 2 waves.
That's a pretty good bear. Pretty good bear.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Prepared to move onward and challenge
I got
new
something
Yes,
shiny. I
katana.
don't know what that is.
I got a new legendary katana.
Which one is
I'm not
it?
sure what mine is.
I don't know yet.
Is it a moon stance?
I think it has all of them.
Ooh.
If it's not moon stance, it's probably the one that has all of them.
Well, it doesn't have a moon behind it. It's a circle, so I think that's all of them.
Yep, pretty sure you got all of them. That thing's awesome.
Cool.
I got
I had one at like 97.
something I haven't seen before.
Yes. Ignite the katana.
Touch of Heaven, a sticky bomb that also heals allies.
Let me share one with you.
Sounds good in theory,
Interesting.
but how much does it heal them, and how do you make sure that they get healed from it?
I mean, I guess you'd have to throw it into a kraut next to.
Yeah. The exotics that do the this heals everyone, they're all, well, I don't know about that one because I haven't used it, but they're all garbage. Because it's either not enough healing, or actually no, that's it. It's just not enough healing. But with that, I feel like the issue you're going to run into is it's going to be too hard to heal people.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get that one and I haven't found it, but
All right. Well, I think that's probably going to be where we need to call it since we've been going for 3.5 hours. That's a pretty good. It's a pretty good stream. We had a nice little.
30 minutes of
We had a 30-minute. What's up, Professor MYT? Exotic. I picked up a new exotic. That Touch of Heaven.
Kalen, what have we learned, Kalen?
Ring of Destiny.
Don't bring up
Don't
Destiny.
bring up Destiny. That is what we've learned. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Steven, Jeremy, and Kalen for playing with me. We're going to be streaming tomorrow night. God knows what we're going to play. We came up with probably 10 games that we could have played tonight, and it took us literally all day to decide what we wanted to play. So we'll come back with something. Maybe Sea of Thieves. That was one that lost today. Maybe Human Fall Flat. We'll just see what works. Maybe RuneScape. Who knows?
You never know, Jeremy.
I've already downloaded it on my phone. You know, like it's ready to go.
No.
Get you.
Come on, Jeremy.
Huh?
I'll get you.
I'll get
No,
you.
you won't.
Probably not.
No.
Jeremy's like, there's no way.
No, I'll probably do
There's
it.
no way.
I'll probably do it. It's
Okay,
okay.
all right.
I'll probably
It's
do
fun. It's just easy playing.
it. It's fun.
Unless you enact you commit a act of treason and start a war over several servers.
Oh,
Then it's
we do
not
that.
then it's not so much easy playing anymore, and it's more so defining who you will become as an adult.
I want to do that.
That's what I did.
Steven did that. He can tell you all about
really?
it.
Yeah, that's what that's what I did as a child when I played that game.
Think
Like
you told me about that
in middle school. Yeah, joined an
You said that
assassin
quite a while.
guild, did some things, lied to a lot of people, got them killed. Woo!
Lied to a lot of people.
Oh my god!
See, here's the thing.
Fucking brutal.
The easiest, like the easiest one that it stopped working after a while. You go to the wildy, the wilderness. You go to the wilderness, and in the wilderness you can only attack people who are so many many levels above or below you.
Right.
So you do a research on people. But this was like my signature. I would get two people to join me on this hit. I would follow a person because the way the assassin
You need
guild
two
works.
people, of course.
Right. You gotta have a mage with you, and then you gotta have another hitter. So I would follow my marks because the way this worked, this was super just awful. People would pay our guild off the books because this is not something you're supposed to do in the game to literally kill people out of revenge. And so my favorite thing to do is I would follow the person that I was hired to kill.
Oh my god!
And see if they were trying to buy anything from other players, So I may see them in Varrock or something at a bank being like, hey, looking for this item, this is what I'll pay. And so then I lure them up to the wilderness by planting somebody saying like, oh yeah, I saw somebody selling this up in this town, which is like on the border of the wilderness or whatever. And so they would come up there and they would see me on the edge of the wilderness, just in where wilderness is where you can PvP people. And I would be out there just chopping down trees because I would tell them, oh no, these are the oak trees. These are the closest oak trees. So I got to be here in the wilderness in PvP area. And so they would come up there and negotiate with me. Be like, oh, you got what I want? And I'd be like, yeah, I've got, it'll cost you this much, which I would always undercut the price, of course, because there's no item. I don't actually have it. And so they would be like, oh yeah, sure. I'll do that. And if they're stupid, you don't have to convince them very much to cross into player versus player area. And then that's when you have just off screen your mage ready to charge in when you tell him to, casts a root spell so the guy can't move. Your other hitter comes in, you do a pincer attack, kill him, boom, bam, bop, you got a dead mark, then you get paid. If they're not that dumb, it would take a little bit more convincing, but they're usually pretty dumb. That worked way more times in my career than it should have.
And how old were you during all this again?
Probably 12.
Oh my god!
I'm telling you, RuneScape and the things I had to do made me the man I am today. Had to do.
He had to get by. Jeremy, he had to feed his family. He had to, it was the whole 9 yards.
I had to end the war so that kids could not have their mithril ore taken from conglomerates anymore. You don't understand.
Probably never will.
You won't.
Wow.
Anyway.
I could tell some stories.
I can't wait. We might have to play RuneScape.
We'll save it for next time.
And hear more stories from Steven. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. We will see y'all tomorrow night for another stream. Peace.